Hi, and welcome to a very special episode of Ladies of the Hoard.
Hi.
Steve is
I'm Mia, and I'm playing Cassandra today. Mia's out sick. I am taking over her spot today with Jane, and Steve is covering for me as our funeral director. This is all very last minute, so hopefully everything runs smoothly and nobody dies.
TPK! TPK!
TPK!
Normally I would chant with you, but I can't.
Oh.
Blech.
Do you want some glittery vanilla cold brew?
No, I just had my coffee.
So we're gonna retcon a little bit. You guys didn't make it back to the base. You are actually still out on the road, and Cassandra is very, very ill. Luckily, Jane happened to be in the area, and she swooped in to see if she could help out. And you guys camp out for the night.
She was stalking Piper von Schnauzer, who was stalking us. Shut up!
Piper von Schnauzer was hiding in the bushes.
Yeah! So now we have Jane stalking Piper von stalking us. You have her in your scope, but your aim is shit. Accidentally, she was dead in the ass.
No! I have a shooting of 29.
She'll get her someday.
Mia's in chat.
Hey! Of course she would be.
She joins the TPK chant.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we TPK and, she's not here, does she actually die?
True. Next episode.
Next episode.
Says, oh my god, the title. Good job.
So in this episode, you guys are camping out. Cassandra is incredibly sick. And she's so sick, she's actually kind of semi-conscious, like she's sleeping, hot sweats, she's ashen green. And,
So like she is
right now. So traveling today is a bad idea, and you guys decide to kind of camp for the night to keep an eye on her. If she gets worse, there might be an emergency to try to run her back to base. But stabilizing her for now might be the best option.
You die in the game, you die in real life. You hold me as life in your hand.
Do I need doctor checks for anything?
Not yet.
Are we role-playing you coming into the group?
Oh, yeah, we should.
Okay. Suddenly, a person. Pedaling.
Have a driving of 25,
shit.
that's possible. Hold on, let's see. Do I fall
No, I
off
bet
my
Mia.
bike? No, I fall off my bike too.
Does any of us have good driving? I do. I mean, good. It was one of my good. It used to be good, but I haven't.
Go ahead and take 2 points of damage for skinning your knee.
33. I do this race.
So as you guys are camping, got the fire going, you got a tent going, got several tents up. You guys are just kind of relaxing, and the sun's starting to come down, and Jane rides up on her bicycle, kind of swerving all over the road, not really managing it very well. And just before she gets to camp, she hits a rock and falls off her bike and skins her knee.
This is the one we consider a doctor?
Psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor, I'm a caretaker. And we definitely need to make some more appointments for you, Rev. There's obviously some demons going on in there.
You really think? You should stand up off the ground before you start judging. I'm sorry, I can't hear you all the way down there. Get the bike off of you.
Doc Shadow said to keep an eye on you.
Great.
So as the caretaker, they inform you that Cassandra's not doing so hot. Is there anything you want to do?
She's not doing so hot. Is there anything you want to do? Can I try to do a doctor's check to see if I can start helping her?
Yeah, definitely.
Something a good doctor to give her
80.
Look at a little green.
My doctor's one.
Mia. You can have one from me.
Yeah.
I can give you 5.
80.
I can give you 9.
I'll take the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
74.
So you sit down and you realize she's running a fever, and you get a piece of cloth and you douse it in water and you kind of put it across her brow. You're able to make her more comfortable. It seems like she's stabilizing a little bit. It's a big help to kind of cool down her head. but she's unconscious, asleep. Not unconscious like comatose, but she's out of it.
What did you guys do this time?
It was a long goddamn day.
I want
PTSD
to be
stare.
like coddling Cassandra at the same time.
Totally, yeah.
It's like wiping sweat off of her forehead.
I think that might be carnival flu. I don't know if your mouth herpes can take it.
Don't give her the zerpies.
Not
Zerpies.
kissing her.
and,
Not
and,
there yet.
and holding her, you can tell she's very, very warm to the touch.
Can you tell if it's zombie or carnival flu?
Go ahead, give me a doctor roll.
It's like, we have antibiotics for one of those.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that this is the effects of Baxi running its course through her body. And that only time will tell whether or not she can fight it back enough to stabilize permanently.
Is she at stage 5?
She's great.
Because it was like,
No, stage 4.
Yeah, she was
Or
at
stage
stage
4.
4.
Yeah.
She's at 4.
It was me who got the 5, but it wasn't the temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's at 4 for a minute.
I've given her 2 stages for story.
Okay.
Oh, no.
But hey, if you want to heal her and play 2 characters for the game, you can do that.
Sorry, Cassandra. And I'm like, so I'll just be like,
I'm not gonna give you zerpies! Oh, Daddy! Like the heart, like the face. Don't give me zerpies!
Yeah.
She has
So-
consent to the zerpies.
I'll start doing my doctor checks. I'm just like, she's at stage 6. What
What's
did
that
you
mean?
guys do? It means if she doesn't make it through tonight, she's going to turn into a zombie. And then Zerpies is the last of her worries.
And while
How did
she's
you get Zerpies?
Carnival pipes.
Carnival pipe sounds like a blowjob.
I did it.
No, there
give $5
was
to a carny, find out what happens.
There was
I don't get to control. Does it?
No.
Ian.
there was a game. It was supposed to be a fun carnival game.
If you click Mia's name, you can gift it directly to Mia.
Okay.
Instead of Meatloaf Con Queso.
Well, whoever that is, they now have.
Meatloaf, Cochron. I know who that is. That's my buddy. Hi.
The one that watched us, what's it?
Oh, now they have
Baldur's Gate
some.
3.
I'm trying to
it's
get
not.
me out of
It's
this.
a different friend.
How do I do this?
Your Hermod house.
So as you 2 are talking, it's starting to sprinkle outside.
Oh,
That's great.
You guys have any tarps? We might want to get a couple up.
well,
do
you
have
didn't bring
types.
any? As in pulling one out of my bag.
I
Look,
start.
I was looking for my ex-girl. Piper Punchnow.
Excuse me.
Can I start rigging the tarps between the tents so we have like a gazebo where we have to stand like this?
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll me your survivalist.
Time babies for a good time.
What's your survivalist?
Or
Yeah.
or
You're
your
not
repair.
the one.
Survivalist or repair, whichever one you wanna
Obviously, would have been prepared.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 83. I'm good.
Yeah,
You don't have to worry about ads now, Mia.
you totally can jerry rig a little area to get out of the rain. And as you're working, the rain is steadily picking up. And
Right.
it's harder and harder and harder. The
Climate change in July is rough, guys.
It's just the really hot
It's the
rain.
gross rain.
It really is. And the only thing you can think of while it's starting to pick up is thank God it's not necrosis rain. Because as far as you can tell, it's still just normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill. It's a summer shower.
Prep's just out there standing in the rain like, fuck is this shit?
Yeah, welcome to the end of the world. The nuclear power plants melting down and shit really did a number on the environment.
And it's not burning though.
Not this
This
time.
time.
Yeah. I'm gonna start pitting up like whatever tarps we have left. I don't know how many. I think we all have 2. Like between the edges of the tent, so we have something of a
I
tiny
have
room.
one.
I think I had a couple.
I think we all have at least one.
Yeah.
I have one.
And Mia's got one.
Inventory.
How many did it take to make the roofing?
I have 2 tarps.
So, the size of the tarp is 8 by 4 feet. It's a good sized tarp.
8 by 4 feet.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's a weird size for a target.
I've got 6 of them on my back fence. So that's the one I'm going with.
That's fair.
Okay.
So, you know, you
Sorry,
could have
so
just
dumb.
gotten an 8x8 and gotten 3 of them.
I kind of assumed they were 8x8s.
Yeah.
Also assume 8x8 because that's standard.
It's 8x6. 8x6, not 8x4. 8x6.
You'll meet us halfway, but you will not concede.
It's 8x6. No, I just mentally thought about the tarps on my fence
fair.
and went, wait a minute. Yeah, those aren't 4 feet. That's a 6-foot fence. So
Yeah.
yeah, it has to be. It's definitely 6 feet. Okay.
I was just like, I didn't even know they made 8x4 feet.
They do. They actually make you can get them custom,
Oh, that
but
makes sense.
you can buy them in even intervals. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's how you get surveys.
But
It's green. I'll take the Zerpies.
Her hair just
Direction.
instantly dies to match.
It's also sparkly. Dutch Bros, please sponsor us.
Dutch Bros, please. We love the sparkle drinks.
We
We're
do.
just gonna sit over here with our fucking
Sailor Moon, please sponsor
Hot water.
I have a Canada Dry.
We're adults.
And
here.
ginger ale.
Oh, that's really
so with the 6x8 tent, it's depending on which side you line up. So you got a pretty good square foot area of protection, plus the tents themselves you guys are able to go into.
So we have a very tiny little yurt
Yurt.
made out of our tents and tarps.
And the sun goes down and it gets darker at night. Obviously with the rain crowds.
Rain crowds. Oh no.
The rain crowd.
Thunder rave.
And it's funny you should say thunder rave because it does lightning, it storms, it is a torrential downpour. Everything outside of the glow of your campfire is just pitch black. And all you can hear is the rain. Is there anything you guys want to do before you bed down for the night?
And
set up
we
a
were,
watch.
we were planning on doing my repair checks when we got back to the camp because we didn't think we were going to be finding anything anymore. I would like to make those now.
Did we not do those?
No, we didn't because we thought we were going to do them back at the place
at base.
at base.
Oh, I reversed
Because
everything.
Jackie's like, I'm not going to, if I throw anything at you, you're going to die. And now we're in that situation, so I would like to make those.
Yeah, so
Helping people heal themselves.
Yeah. I'm at 50. I'm down 36.
I'm at 51, but that's out of 63.
I'm 65. I was 93.
Yeah, we're all fucked up.
Healing it for everybody.
Healing hands, healing
You
hands.
left the poncho at home. We discussed this.
So I'm going to need you to tell me
Also,
what you're
you're
repairing for
unconscious.
each of those repairs.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Because within the storm, things are getting harder to. There's going to be an increased level of difficulty on what you're doing.
All right.
Anybody have good first aid?
Drugs help. Drugs
I
always
have
help.
26, so I can
That's
use
good.
13, but she has good first aid.
What's your first aid?
48.
Okay, I'll take the... Actually, let me
24.
give you
Nice.
20.
I think we have one healer's kit use left.
I have a doctor's bag.
Okay, good. But the healer's kit
So we're
gives
doing
you
I'll give you 20 to heal yourself.
Okay, so I'll just do
Because my first aid is 40.
Alright, where are my dice? Alright, clear dice. Don't fuck me now.
So is this a
So-
first aid or a doctor check?
First aid.
This is a first aid. Okay.
I'm rolling first aid on myself.
Okay.
What is my
I'm
drugs,
helping.
drugs.
Where I'm
Hold on, I
saving
need
my
to-
doctor check for this don't be in case.
Did anybody remember how many conditions they have on their shit?
So
I only use so
Jane.
I completely.
if you're sleeping tonight, you get all your doctor's checks tomorrow.
I completely fucked up one of my AR-15s.
One of them is base repair. The other one,
Yeah.
I think I can
Yes. That one I didn't use. The other one was just my pistol. So it was just pistol and my smart.
Where did the abilities go?
That's all that I needed.
Okay, so it's
Or it was my magnum. That's what it was.
Is your armor? Yeah, your armor, your gun, and your pistol.
There.
Like we all took hella damage.
No, it was just the magnum and the armor.
Just
Laying on hands. There.
Yes. Okay, so that's and
I
I need
laying on him.
my armor, my
I
punch
also have
dagger,
laying on him.
Yeah, I couldn't remember
So
the
that's
stats for it, so.
2 armors, 2 weapons. Yours was just a misfire, and I just got to clean out the barrel on the Magnum. Yeah.
No, that was the
You crit failed, and it was like the nicest.
that
one.
was the AR-15.
No, that was the barrel like melted on there.
She has
This is
two
my second
Oh, yeah,
AR-15.
Yeah. She has 2 AR-15s.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
one's
at least my
completely
punch dagger has
melted.
2 armors.
So yeah,
and
my
a gun thing.
Yeah.
AR-15 jammed, and then my Magnum just needs to be cleaned.
Okay.
And then armors for you and Cassandra.
Armor and then my bat.
Oh, hello, Pepsi Clutch. I didn't see you in chat.
So the armor
4 armors.
in the
4
rainstorm is going to be a 50% difficulty.
I'm gonna roll my first aid real quick.
So that's the best repair to help. I think you, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. I have 24. Repair...
Ooh,
Oh, no,
6.
you.
12.
Take
12 for me.
I got 20.
I succeeded my first aid.
So that puts me at 110 minus 50 is 62.
1d12.
Okay.
So first armor, that's a 28.
Wait,
Alright.
Second armor,
So
that's an 87, so that's a fail.
That's a fail.
Third armor, that's a 35, so that's a pass.
Okay.
And the fourth armor is a 54, so that's a pass.
Yeah, so like you get set up with the armor, you start working with it, and everything's wet. Like even though, you know,
It's windy.
It's
always
yeah, so your hands are slippery, and there was difficulty as you're trying to like stitch and patch stuff together. The bonding agents doesn't want to bond because there's a little bit of water there. But like after 3 hours of working on the armor, you repair all 3 of them.
I'll fuck up
Now for the guns, one of them was a jam. What was the other one?
The other one just needs to be cleaned.
It just needs to be
Yeah.
clean.
It just
I just shot it a couple times.
Okay. So you're able to easily clear the jam. You have on your person a paint can opener, which is what special forces strap to their bodies to pull jams from their weapons. So this would be a tool you obviously would have as a mechanic. You easily it's like a non-issue. You're able to clear the jam. You clean the gun. Not an issue. However, we're going to put a mark on the gun. Let me know the next time you use it.
Damn it. on my AR-15 with the jam, or
Nope, the jam was cleared just fine.
for the Magnum.
for the
Yeah.
Magnum?
I didn't roll for it, so I don't know.
I'm gonna put a star on the condition just to make myself feel better.
I'm at you have what, 120 in repair? 112. There's not going to be any difficulty clearing that type of jam.
14.
Yeah.
Someone, I don't know who's got it.
If you want to roll for the AR-15 to make sure you critically fail, because that's really all you can do right now with the AR-15. However, the Magnum be like everything is wet, so it's got a
19.
mark. Yeah, so you got the AR-15 fairly easy.
Alright, that one got kind of wet, so careful, but this one's fine. Yeah, just maybe not in the rain. Sorry, there's only so much I can do with the wind.
rain.
I learned my lesson, and I huddled over that one more when I was doing that one, but I didn't do it.
What is looking at basically operates in any and all weather?
Knives.
M16.
I think it's the spike knuckles.
It's the second version of the M16, because if I remember the Vietnam stories, the first one they released was susceptible to jam and clog and get messed up. They went back to the drawing board, and the one they came back with after that was like
any and all weather conditions.
Yeah.
And I just clean up the weapons.
Yeah.
Pepsi Clutch says, remember to clean regularly and use oil on the barrel right time.
What I do. I, who have never held or beheld a gun.
Can I do a never held or been held by a gun?
Just my
Can I do a
husband's.
first aid check? Just to bring me up a little bit. Never felt the gun's tender Right, I can do that?
Yeah.
You want my
Can
first
somebody-
aid?
I can give you 20, but I think Brev has more. 20,
24.
24, so 50, 47. Oh, 57. Oops. That's a 40. That's a 40.
Aggressive throwing again today.
That's how it works. And then it's a D12 for healing?
No.
No, first aid's just your healing rate.
I get a
have
D12.
one use
Good enough.
of the healing kit left if you want to use it.
No, that's fine. I already rolled. Healing rate. I get a whole 2.
Can anyone help me?
I have no eraser.
Help her.
God damn it.
Oh, that doesn't have an
I'm
eraser?
down 30.
Oh, I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
I can.
Here.
I can give you the 20 for assisting to help her. 'Cause I think you only used one first aid, so you should have 4 left.
Yeah. And then you'll get the fucking...
This one also doesn't have an eraser.
The metal one, you remove the metal piece. There's a eraser underneath.
If it's not like
No, it's
worn all
also
the way in.
gone.
What?
We'll share.
It's been worn all the way down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's why I have this, because my
You
pencil's the
can't.
same way.
Yeah, I hate that. That's why I love these, because you can replace them in these small.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
the
wow.
these.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Hmm.
Okay.
No,
It
I knew you
got
always hated me.
used. It did its job.
It's,
Alright, I gotta
Thank
use
you
this.
so much. You come to the store.
Is that
That kicks my ass
So
at
Kay
magic.
kills me.
What?
wait, what?
100.
on first
for
aid?
healing.
On first aid?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very wet and cold. No.
Yeah, it's very wet and cold.
I don't think the needle was supposed to go into that. I thought you were doing stitches.
How can I do stitches on first aid?
What to do?
Wrap the bandage way too fucking tight. You're losing circulation.
That would be, actually, yeah, that would
My
be...
How many
It's
first aid
turning
checks have you done
purple.
today?
That's who's
Second?
This is your second out of 5?
Yep.
It cost you 2
Okay.
for that critical failure.
So that'd be...
Do I still get you?
Yeah.
Here, let me help, and I'll do it.
I need these.
I'm just gonna whack you a little bit and be like, we have a doctor here. Let the doctor help instead.
Helping.
Yeah. So you don't heal yourself at all. You lose 2 attempts at the first
No,
aid.
I was trying to heal her.
Oh, heal
I'm
you?
out.
Yeah.
Jane, my hand's turning purple.
Doctor check.
First unwrap the bandage. Shit.
Tourniquet around the neck.
94. Which is still under my doctor.
Okay.
It's also still under the critical fail.
Yeah.
By 1.
By
That was close.
And she does have laying on hands, so you do get the 12.
Yeah.
Alright. And my kit.
So I think you get 12 plus healing rate. What's the...
You can have my one and
I don't have my foot. Remember
So doctor
Okay,
doesn't
not my
do
It's an extra-
healing. No, doctor doesn't
Oh,
do
yeah,
healing
true.
rate. Doctor heals you fully
Oh, that's right.
because
yeah,
it takes
so
a
you
it takes a
alive.
full hour. You're doing a full top down.
Yeah.
So a doctor heals you fully.
Okay.
What's
Yay.
Brev at still?
80 of 93.
Alright, you're at...
53 out of 63.
I was
I'm missing 10.
Think
I
have
ran.
one more doctor?
I know. You guys were fucked
So
up
you
more
only
than
had
me,
one
so you
left.
all went to you
I have
guys.
2 more
But
first
Yeah,
aids if we want.
still
Don't forget your rations and your water.
What is that again?
a D6 and a D4.
I'm also gonna have some rations and water for my skin.
Oh, yeah.
They don't give those. Those us those. Sorry.
Yep, I'm back to full.
D6 or D4.
Hey, good healing.
Wow. Bless your feet.
Alright. Clear dice,
Oh,
you
yeah,
now
that's
betrayed me
everything.
for the last time.
I love my clear dice.
Yep. Mine now betrayed me.
You can
want
read
some
them.
dice?
No, I have more dice.
Always
Shut up,
carry
Cochron.
extra mags. You never have too much ammo. I agree.
It's a survival game, so resource management, they don't give them to us.
Making
Suddenly
a quick
remember
note for you
Cassandra's
guys.
line back in your head. I'm a 40% doctor.
You're unconscious! You can't doctor yourself when you're unconscious.
Yeah, I said you suddenly remember Cassandra's famous line in the back of your head.
She did pretty much 100 years.
15% doctor.
She only
PhD.
finished 40% of medical school.
She got to the autopsy part. She's like, you.
Is there anything else? This is now deep into the night. It's around midnight.
Missing a dice.
Is there anything else you guys want to do before going to bed? And did you want to put up a sentry?
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
Yeah.
I'll stay awake because I don't have any infection levels. I know most of you need more sleep for full rest.
I was gonna try and do my last 2 first aids on myself and Denny. I just needed better dice.
You want borrow mine?
No, I'm gonna try my other
Do you
dice.
want to hold the Mothman?
We've got
He
plenty.
gives good- Do you want to hold the Mothman dice?
The thing is, like,
It
I was
rolls
just like,
really well for everybody else.
except it's a 20! It's a D20!
Just hold him.
Hold him to your heart and roll.
The power of the Mothman.
Let Mothman into your soul.
It got me 2 crits.
It did.
Like, the thing is, like, I brought these dice out, because I was just like, I haven't rolled these in a while. Maybe they'll be nice.
They're pretty.
No!
Well, your dice just all kind of hate you.
Yeah. Alright,
Punishing you for
do
putting them
2
away for so
my
long.
fucking
And the ones who gets out constantly are punishing her for constantly bringing them.
Yeah, right?
Right? They need a break. Give them a
Okay.
She
vacation.
did, and now the new one's here.
Yep. Okay. I need to beat a 68 for first aid.
Give the dice a little smooch for reassurance, and then you'll roll
No.
better.
No.
That's how you get Zerpies.
That is the clinical.
Did you smooch some dice?
If you
Oh
did,
my
please
God.
call.
You may be entitled to compensation.
Okay. That is 79, so that failed. I'll fail on myself, and then we'll try one more time for Denny.
No, Denny's at
I'm
full.
full.
Oh, well, okay, I guess
I ate.
myself.
I feel better. That's normally how it happens.
27, yay, I can kill myself.
And you so you get the healing
Yeah, heal rate, and then my
Get
D12.
like
Sorry, one of my mods was texting me, so I was making sure it wasn't something going on with stream. No, but St. Rose free on Epic, and I'm like, cool. All right,
Wow, that is
we're resting. Well, they're resting. I'm Sentry.
You're on Sentry.
I want, with Cassandra's, well, with Mia's consent, I would like to cuddle.
It's like cuddling a space heater.
oh yeah.
Body heat.
Oh, I dropped it. I don't want to make the camera blurry. I didn't. All right, let's try that again.
It's a coin.
See if she gets her piece. I'm not kissing her.
To what?
You totally snuggle with Cassandra throughout the night, and you help keep her body temperature a little bit more stable. When she's too hot, you cool her down. When she's too cold, you warm her up. You help stabilize it. You guys nuzzle. She doesn't get mouth zerpies,
She gets cheek Zerpies.
but she now has a rash on the back of her neck.
Oh, no. Oh, Mia says, to what? To cuddles.
No.
No. Okay,
You're
she doesn't
dying. I
consent.
don't think you get it up in here.
All right, so I've already rolled your first 5 hours of watch because you wanted to do an extended hours.
Yeah, because I know they're going to need more sleep.
I think I
because of
slept
their-
off mine, so I can't take second.
I agree.
I only
can
had
take a
one
watch.
stage.
So your watch was clear. It's raining. Nothing's moving out there. It's so loud, nothing can hear you guys. So it is uneventful.
I like to think I'm also watching Cassandra, and I see the rash, and I'm like,
Now, unfortunately, we're going to retcon that because Cassandra did say no. She does not give consent. So
Hang on.
It's been that
Okay,
way.
hang on. We need official consent. Mia, do you consent to this?
To
do
the
you
cuddles.
consent to
To the
ship?
cuddles.
And a slight rash.
Do you consent to the first ladies of the Hoard ship and cuddles? Actually, technically, you guys already started shipping Jane and Piper von
That's
Schnauzer before.
And now it's canon.
yeah, that's canon.
We need your official consent.
It wasn't even, I just made a joke of it, and now we're just,
That's how it works. Yes,
That's how it happens
baby.
with
She
us.
said, sure, why not? LOL.
All right. So she has back herpes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
Zerpies.
forgot.
Herpes.
I'm Trixie Mattel, a dice tray.
wait, do we have the same dice?
So who's on second watch? Go ahead and roll your survivalist.
I don't think these are water deep.
No, these are
I
my
rolled
water
200s.
These are different.
37 out of
30.
42.
Out of 42?
Yeah.
So while you're on watch, lightning cracks across the sky. And everything gets lit up for a brief moment. You can see just far. And off in the distance, you see a herd of zombies walking away from your guys' camp. And that's it for your watch. Who's got third watch? So that was a 2-hour watch. Unless you want to stay up a little bit longer, but you still need to rest like everybody else.
I'm at 3.
I'm at
But
2.
it's permanent.
Yeah, I'm at 2 permanent. So.
Because you guys need to rest for a total
Even the
of
most fucked up
10.
though.
So that puts 7 hours, 3 more hours of rest.
We can have breakfast.
So who's going to take third watch?
I can do it. I'll take it.
'Cause there needs to be 2 more watches for everyone to get their full rest for the
I
night.
can take them.
The 4th one? Okay. So, Rev,
What's up?
go ahead and roll your survivalist.
Unfortunate. Oh, wait, no. Is that right? That's 30? Yeah. Okay, that is 30. Yeah.
That's a 3.
Yeah. Yeah, so I failed by 2.
You failed by 2.
Yeah, my survivalist is
And I
28.
have stayed up for a little bit with them.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
It's fine.
That's not how watch works.
Yeah.
The idea is that you get
I
some
know.
sleep.
I was trying. Can't feel so many rolls.
There's a little bit of an overlap with the changing of the guards.
Yeah, and
So you're oblivious to anything going on.
okay.
And to kind of explain what's going on with the mechanics, I'm rolling on my end,
Uh-huh.
and your guys are rolling on your end, whether or not you pick up on what's going on out there. So,
I would have pointed out where the hole was.
yeah, you would have
Yeah,
done
monster.
that. Unfortunately, she was focused over there, and she missed the thing that was behind you guys.
Great.
So, last one.
It's very dark and the sounds are moving more than I'm used to. It's
Yeah.
dark like the sewers. However, it's open in a way sewers are not.
So, what's your name?
Denny.
Denny.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm so sorry.
So Denny, on your shift, it's morning.
Mhm.
The sun has climbed up. The rain has stopped, but
Never.
you know everyone still needs a rest for this last stretch. Go ahead and roll me survivalist,
It's
Okay.
a 5.
That's a 55.
and your survivalist is.
Survivalist is...
So you missed.
I missed.
So now that the rains have stopped and the sun's out,
None of us, like, ours is the best survivalist, and it's still below 50. Like, we don't have good chances of this.
you see 2 zombies heading your way.
Guys! Wake up! What? Wake up! Zombies!
Roll for initiative. Oh wait, no, initiative.
We don't have
So,
to roll it.
Everyone's still asleep for 1 round.
Shit! I use my...
It goes like this.
At
But-
least I'm first, right?
Yeah, but
18?
talking's a free action
Okay.
type situation.
Oh,
So obviously you would have
this
alerted
way.
them.
Yeah.
So next round they'll be able to
Plus
get up and
eight.
do everything.
Okay.
Initiative says it's going to be counterclockwise because I have 12.
Unless you
12.
have higher than 14.
Wait, so 12.
12, 18, 14, 14.
Okay, so it's
So
just going to be this way.
Worry as shit where you're just doing things.
Hi, Jay!
Denny is 16. 18. Jane is 12.
Oh no. Mia said she's waiting for the right moment. She's about to add one of these four
God
zombies.
damn it!
Mia?
Hey, I got the channel points. I can.
Yeah,
I do too!
we all have channel points, Mia. And also,
You're
if
not
we
special.
die, you're gonna die.
I cuddled you!
And you gave her
Yeah, and you gave her
herpes.
back herpes. Who does that?
I went up my nose.
By the way, what levels are you guys at?
9.
12?
What?
9?
Levels?
Level.
We're level 9.
I'm at level
Why
9.
did I? Oh, sorry, Friday nights. I'm not home.
We're level 9.
9?
We're level
9!
9! No, I'm level 12 tonight.
No, I was thinking drinking made me laugh, but you know, like if you let go of the straw, like the
Yeah.
liquid just goes whoop, it went straight up my nose.
No.
What did I do?
She's
Where did
awake
the chat
now.
go?
Someone said hello to you, though. Just tap me.
Oh, hi, Angel.
Hey, Angel. Sorry, my phone was being stupid. I couldn't see chat for a little bit.
I have sparkle nose.
Oh dear.
I can't believe we've never noticed we have matching dice.
I've never brought these dice out.
That's true.
All 3 of us.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't have
So now I need to order some for Callie.
I'm pretty sure I have some stuff right now.
All right. So we're all matching except for Mia.
Jen has glitter up her nose.
The art herpes of the world.
We are.
Herpes is now just glitter.
Art herpes.
It gets fucking everywhere.
And
You
it's
can't get rid of it.
wonderful.
Herpes of the world.
Brady made Jen's really cute crown, the crown of catharsis, right?
No, catharsis. No,
Tarsus.
So, while Steve's setting up.
Don't die too much. We're
We're
trying.
trying.
Brady made me a little craft project. He made me the crown of Tarsus. That's cute.
But
But it's just like two headbands glued together, filled with glitter, and it has like two Hot Wheels cars attached to it. Because it's the crown of Tarsus.
Oh.
And the glitter is
It's
everywhere.
everywhere. So if you found glitter on your table yesterday, that's fine.
That was
Yeah, crown of Tarsus.
Oh no, you
Oh,
see
no.
who's rolling.
I'm sorry. I spent my action waking them up and grabbing my guns.
God.
So, the first attack was a miss.
Oh, it's on.
How close are they?
You failed your roll.
Dude.
They're on you.
You're just like zozing off, and all of a sudden, bah, right in your face.
I
like-
need 1d12.
There we go.
How
Yep.
could you?
There it is.
Go ahead
Are
and
you
take 10
adding
points.
or removing?
10 points of damage.
Yes.
They better say remove me.
Adding or removing zombies, Mia?
Hate you, I will use my points.
Remove.
Oh.
Okay,
All
we
right.
love you again.
One zombie.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just ano a mano.
Okay.
You just watch it go boop.
I rolled a 1 on the D4.
So the second zombie, excited for the meal, starts running, trips over some sagebrush, and brains himself against a rock.
Oh, Sage!
Thank you, Stoneweed.
What do you mean again?
So now it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again.
If you had
Okay,
added
cool.
zombies, we wouldn't love you anymore.
You would not have been invited back. Steve is the new funeral director.
We'll just get him a wig.
I heard female director.
Female director. Hello, ladies.
Hello, girls! Welcome to another episode of Ladies of the Hoard! I'm your host,
Mrs. Doubtful.
Madame McCurry.
So I get my
Someone
Morticians
clip
wand.
that. Someone clip that.
Mia just wrote that.
Yeah.
Mia, it's you. You have to
Mia, clip it.
Clip her today.
Anyway.
Timestamp. Send me the timestamp.
Anyway, you got hit, right?
I did get hit.
Only for 10, and now it's her turn.
Yeah, alright. Now it's my turn.
Kick
I'm gonna take my Morticians feet.
I'm on the phone. We're all on phone. Mia.
We're gonna say it's not gonna cost you anything to retrieve anything, because as you are on watch,
Mhm.
you would be in an offensive,
Yeah.
defensive position where you have at least one weapon out ready to go, and that
Yeah.
will be the weapon that you will defend yourself with.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's gonna be something larger like a cleaver or a gun, and not your wand.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want to like wake up all of the night up. No, I'm trying to nose we're here. It would have been my cleaver, but I
Okay.
do have my spike boots on.
Okay.
So I would like to attempt to pick it in the head.
Yeah. So that's a targeted melee shot.
Oh yeah. Hang on, I have a. It's an extra AP for targeted shots for me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just my. But I have -1 for all weapons. Are my feet weapons?
No, it's not a +1 AP. It should be a standard targeted shot for melee. You only get that +1 when using a firearm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, using a shooting skill.
Okay. So it's just flat then.
Yeah, and he's got an AC of 23, plus whatever your targeted penalty is. So I believe for melee it's -30.
If we're going by the one on here, which I've been repeatedly told is not accurate, then yes, it's 30.
Here, let me see that real
Okay,
quick.
that first one does not hit because that was a 64 and my unarmed is 74. That does not hit.
Yeah, it's 30. That's accurate.
Okay, I try to kick it in the head, totally miss. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try to kick it anywhere, so no longer a targeted shot.
Okay.
48, that hits.
Okay.
4 plus 13. It's 14 damage.
Okay.
Kick it again, please. Not targeted. 33, that hits. 13 plus 4, 17 damage.
Okay.
2, 4, 6. I'll do one more now. 52. What did you say the AC was?
That's minus 23 for the AC.
So that's 75. Okay, that one misses. I'll try one more. 31 hits.
Okay.
14 hits.
All right.
So I'm just.
So it's gory. You're just
Curb stomping his ass.
You're kicking the crap out of it, and with your spiked boots with the crystals, like it's just puncture wounds and black gore is just spraying everywhere. So that was the initial surprise attack round.
Mm-hmm.
Start of the rotation, 18. You get to go ahead and attack.
Is it gonna be done before we fully wake up?
92. No. 18. That's
Okay.
a crit.
Good. Oh, that's a crit?
That's crit.
All right, go ahead and describe how you kill it.
Yay!
First off, what's your melee damage?
With the boots is what? 13 plus 4 is 17 plus 4.
Yeah,
21.
you're definitely.
Yeah.
so describe how you obliterate this zombie.
So one of the last kicks, like I knock it over and it falls like on its back, and I just curb stomp it in its head.
No, grand slam to the.
Never mind, you guys can go back to sleep.
No, fuck it up, asshole.
Stoneweave says, "Yeah, that's my Denny. Now grand slam them to the ground."
And can I look around and make sure that there's nothing else?
Yes, yeah, you can totally.
Okay.
You want to check the bodies or anything?
We never remembered.
Well, first I want to like make sure that
Yeah.
there's nothing else alive
Yeah.
coming at me. Is that a survival check or dinner?
Yeah, that's just an awareness check.
Okay.
Look around.
Awareness?
Or survival. Whichever one's higher.
Whichever one you think you're gonna succeed.
Awareness.
You
I pass.
Okay.
6 and my awareness is 8.
see nothing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I told them to go back to sleep. And I would like to check the bodies for anything valuable.
For
It's
anything
not
valuable.
fucking possible now.
Sorry, I know it was loud.
Surprised you didn't wake Sleeping Beauty over here.
Which one's fantasy?
Yeah.
I do have a doctor's check for Cassandra.
Kicking in her sleep.
Make sure she's alive.
I'm just like,
The little puppy dog.
Unless she's like just doing tiny bits.
And then she's like,
Oh, we don't have the loot table. Well, this will be fun.
the loot table. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
give me something, Steve.
So you find 3 gold pieces.
I needed that.
Yeah, I do need that.
That's what
That she
that.
would do. Yeah. Kiss the bicep, nuzzle back to sleep. So, oh my god, guys, I have no gold. So this is amazing.
That's why I was like, yeah, you need it. I'm like, we're not gonna
I'm
take
rich.
it from
I
you.
have 3 gold.
How much money do you? Oh yeah.
So it's if my math is correct, at the end of your watch, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys are all freshly awake. What would you guys like to do? Don't forget to take your rations.
Don't forget to take down our tarps and tents and all that shit.
Anyone who
So, is it still
took
raining?
damage, who was still damaged from the day before because you slept a full night's rest, you get your healing rate for the night's rest.
I only have 1 more ration of each now, guys.
And anyone who doesn't have a permanent infection stage that can decrease their infection stage, you also get to do 1 bacterial roll for sleeping through the night.
I think you need to make one because you got hit by a zombie, didn't you?
Yes, I do. But I healed 8. So that's something. So I'm at 61.
I never bother tracking my rations because she does.
Should I do another
I
doctor check
think
on
I have
Cassandra to
an
see if
extra
she's safe
on
to
me.
move?
Oh,
No.
no, you had extra.
She's safe.
Yeah.
And I mean, you'd be wasting doctor's checks for someone who we purposefully want to be asleep for the remainder of this game.
You are
Yeah,
narratively
that's
safe.
for
Already have
bacterial
fucking-
resistance.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead, Cassandra.
I'll
Remember,
roll for
if
mine.
you fail, you're dead.
You're
You're at 6.
Yeah. What's
I got a 12 for my BR!
Yay!
Can you crit BR?
Yes.
Oh, you crit BR. I don't know what that
What
does.
does that mean?
It removes 2 infection stages. If you crit fail, it adds 2. But you're already at your
Does she
permanent.
get 2d4?
Yes.
You get
Really?
You get 2d4.
We'll let you do 2. We'll let you double your D4 roll.
Good, because I'm still at 41%.
Damn
Damn it, that's a 1. I roll 1 every fucking time.
You get 2! There you
Okay,
go!
so I get... Oh, I'm at 45 now.
That's good.
Yay.
And I can't.
You good?
Yeah,
Alright.
had just decided to eat itself into existence.
Out of existence.
Out of existence, yeah. So, do we all roll BR?
No, it was.
Yeah,
She got hit by that
Yeah.
zombie.
Oh,
Or
that's
if you don't... Or if you have
We
non-permanent.
already solved all of that for us.
Yeah, you guys are already.
I think everyone at this point is, with the exception of you, has just the permanent
Mhm.
BRs or infection stages.
Yep.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? You're in the morning, you woke up. Cassandra's still out of it. You, looking at her, you evaluate that she's movable, but she needs someplace safe to rest and recover, and it may be a couple of days till she comes back.
So we need to get her back to our house because she is not doing good and she needs to sleep. We need to let her rest.
Okay.
Strap her to me. I guess because I think I have the best driving. I have 38. What does everyone else have?
25.
33.
Let's.
I'm supposed to be
33.
pushing
Would you be able to fire somebody on a bike?
Mia says
I'm on
43
fire,
pass.
Like, put her strap her to my back or to my
Pass her back to your
handlebars.
resistance.
Not handlebars.
Oh, no, it
Strap her
doesn't
to my
matter.
back
It's
and
not
I'll
rolled
just-
at the table.
Yeah, I can do that.
If it's not at the table.
I can do
Because
that.
if we get into
We
a strap,
trust her.
you're gonna need to be the
Sure.
one that's mobile.
Yeah.
It might be better if I
I
carry
trust
her,
her.
but my driving is shit. But if we just walk it, then
Yeah, if we just walk it, yeah. We can just put her on the bike edges.
How do you guys plan on moving her?
Can I rig the bikes together, like tie their pedals and like stabilize them with
Is
We
there-
do
is
have-
there like a board or something that we can put across to make it kind of like a wagon? And
not
stuff?
like we don't have a board probably, but like if I got a pole and I could like angle it across the handlebars and tie it off and then tie the pedals together, it'll create a fairly stable platform. And with the tarps, I imagine I can rig something so she's like across like this part where it's
Like a
between the
hammock?
seat. Yeah, a little hammock.
we'd
So-
have to just walk
So
and push
the
bikes.
the
but-
tarp part of it isn't the issue.
I can have sticks. It's heavy arm.
It's the pole.
We have things. I have a pole
Hey,
arm
we
that I'm not
where's
using.
that spear?
I have a pole axe
Now
that
you guys are thinking.
I have a pole axe that I'm not gonna use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
So
just-
the
I'll
pole
just
axe is going to
detach the
have
head.
a handle.
I'll detach the head so she's safe. But
Well, you don't actually need to attach the head.
Wrap Cassandra in a tarp, tie up to the back of the bikes, drag me back home.
Or the tarp.
That and also I don't.
we're not gonna waste.
None of us really have good
tarp on
driving.
Cassandra.
Yeah. So you guys are going to walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll rig it and then two of us will be on the handlebars.
This is a new idea, but it's all rooted in basic stuff you should know how to do.
Angel, I don't think that's possible.
So
Yeah.
there is going to be a difficulty, but it's only because you're trying to make things do what they normally wouldn't do. So it's only going to be 30 difficulty on the roll. So you're up above 120. So, basically
I'm at 102.
you're at 102 on your repair.
With her, I get to 114.
Okay. So yeah, 30 minus 30 to the roll.
114 minus 30, so range side.
85, 86,
84.
84.
10.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that a crit?
No.
No. Okay.
3.
Yeah, I think.
So yeah, it in fact because it's all based in like concepts that you already know
I did something kind of
very
similar to
very
this as a
very
child.
yeah, you were able to put it together fairly quickly, and you guys are able to get Cassandra on there and walk the bikes back in the direction of the town.
Yeah.
As you guys travel along the road, you come to crossroads that has because you're on a paved road, and then it's a semi-paved road, like there was no lines, it was like a single lane, and about 20 feet, 30 feet past that was railroad tracks that bisect your guys' path. Just on the other side of the railroad tracks, the road is washed away.
Great.
And where there wasn't one before, there is now a very fast-moving mud river that's over 30 feet across.
Really thought our topsoil was recovered by now.
And this was definitely due to the flash flood the night before. What would you guys like to
title.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Follow the railroad tracks?
Yeah.
No trains are running now. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, no.
It's the Polar Express.
Tom Hanks shows up out of nowhere.
We don't-
Hi, kids!
Uncanny Valley. That really scared me. I watched like 10 minutes. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it.
I'd never watched it. We went to like the Christmas concert I invited you to, and they did a Polar Express performance.
Yeah.
And it was a guy
So
dressed as
wonderful.
Santa reading Polar Express
thank
while they
you.
played music behind him. And I'm like, this is so weird. Why do people watch this? What?
The orchestra piece for Polar Express is really good.
It's
I love it.
beautiful.
I loved playing that.
But the man in the Santa costume
Yes.
telling us the story was a bit weird.
There's only
The Zombie Express.
30 feet across, you said?
Nice one, Angel.
Yeah, it's well over 30 feet across.
The railroad track should eventually.
And it's
lead to
moving
Redmond.
fast.
Yeah,
like,
no.
it's still...
Was it? Are there high points on it anywhere?
No, it's pretty...
Flat?
Yeah, it's pretty flat.
What if we put Cassandra in a basket, put the basket in the river, and let it float its way to each?
I was thinking about dismantling the railroad and making a makeshift bridge.
That might be.
I'm going to tell you right now, you do not have the tools to do that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can already imagine how you'd try to do that with the railroad ties, and unless you had a settling torch, a crane to lift, hoist, level, and like weld stuff together. Like that's a pretty heavy endeavor.
No, I wasn't gonna go that far. I was just gonna see if we could get 2 of the track pieces across, which I think 4. Not 4, I guess, because Cassandra, we're decently strong.
Yeah. Problem being, it's
Hey.
30 feet
I don't know what your
across,
strength is.
and I don't think railroad ties
I
are going
have
to
a
be
whole
30
6.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's true.
they're like
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how big.
I want to say they're like 15.
That
Yeah.
sounds right. Yeah.
They-
So
from-
never mind.
Not actually measuring, but looking from afar, they look to be about 15-foot increments.
Well, I can't jury rig any bridge. This is too wide. I don't know. What do you guys want to? You want to follow it along? Try to find a better crossing point, up or down? What do you
we
think?
know how deep it is?
It's fast moving water. We don't want to go through
It's
there.
fast. It is a mudslide. You will get pulled under and die.
Yeah.
And also, we have Cassandra, so trying to move an unconscious person across fast moving waters.
Fruit bites.
Yeah.
So as you guys are weighing your
Just follow
options,
it.
everyone roll me your survivalist.
I was going to say, probably, so, imagine we have probably try and
40. That's 25.
48.
Out of
28.
It's up to you now.
66 out of 1-3. So fail.
Yet another reason why my backup character is the artist.
Is anyone infected yet? All of us.
I have one
Except for
stage. They finally took me down.
We all have.
It's like 1, 2, 3.
And then Cassandra's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane's at 0 for
So
now.
now it's like this.
So who... I want you guys to decide amongst yourselves who's in charge.
What?
Probably me. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You're the one with the brain cells.
You have access to
We have
brain
all
cells.
taken our single brain cell and given it to you.
Rev doesn't
You
want to
have
be in
three
charge.
now.
Yeah.
I never say the plans. I come up with weird shit on the fly.
Exactly.
And it works
that
most of the
makes
time.
you the leader.
Cassandra's
I don't know about
unconscious.
that. Yeah, I thought Cassandra was the leader.
Cassandra's unconscious, so you're
So
gonna
it's me?
Roar up.
because she's Space Walker, you're Spec Ops.
All right.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
apparently.
Fortitious.
Based
News to
on
me.
badassery of our nicknames, I think Spec Ops.
Fortitious.
Spec Ops trumps
Trumps
Space
Space
Walker.
I don't think Jane has a nickname.
Not
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. You're not special.
I know.
Can't use Dark Shadows.
If
'cause
there's only 4
Don't
of you
fucking-
right now, can we call you
It's gotta
the
be us now.
Morticians?
The Fortitians.
Dog sex.
So was that unanimous? Ari is in charge.
News to
Ari's in
Ari.
charge.
Looks
Well, when you're
to
not-
Cassandra's unconscious body.
Well, no,
Ah,
because
shit.
you're making all the decisions, so like we're all just looking at you like, what do we do?
Looks
when you're not
behind me.
drunk, you're actually smart.
Mama Ari repairs our
Ooh.
stuff,
I thought I
tells
was
us what to
baby.
do, keeps
Exactly.
us safe.
I thought I was baby.
Your mama.
No.
If anything, Denny is baby. So, because you have this
Even-
sweet, you have
even
this
Mia
sweet
agrees.
voice, but then you get mad and we get scared.
Okay, that's fair.
So Mama
And then you
Ari,
get drunk.
you know there's not enough resources or tools to makeshift a way to get across, but there is a road that is traveling parallel to the river, north or south.
We're heading south yet.
You guys were heading
No, past Rebels
You-
is south.
Paso Robles is south. We're heading
Oh,
north.
so we're heading north. I'm so bad at that.
Paso Robles is southwest. You guys were heading northeast. Okay.
I don't know. So I was driving on 41.
License 2 weeks ago.
So
Sure, I'm
you're going to need to decide basically left or right on this road.
Yeah. All right. Why is everybody looking at me? God.
No pressure.
Yeah. Which
You're
one
the
looks
one with the
smoother?
brakes, though.
What?
Which one looks smoother for the bike?
Nice metric. Yeah. The one to the north looks actually just a little bit smoother than the one to the south.
Go a little bit. Let's go north. It'll be easier on the bikes.
It'll be easier.
Fun fact,
Okay.
Ari is the youngest in the group and is now she's in charge of the team, not dying.
You got this, Ari.
Apparently.
So you guys start heading north along this road parallel to the river. And as you guys are like walking down this road, you're seeing like sides of houses get swept down the river.
Yeah,
You're
that's why we
seeing
didn't cross
like
it.
bushes and trees. Every once in a while, you'll see a bloater just kind of bobbing down the river. And he'll see you and go, "Wow, wow, wow." But
Well.
like this river's moving debris and everything, and so it's probably a good idea that you didn't attempt to try to cross this at this time.
How cool, it's like being back home.
After about an hour, the road has small sections that are washed out. And they're not deep washouts, they're just like small, like 2 feet here, a foot here. But the road gets incredibly rough. And Cassandra's having a really rough time in the back of the
In the cradle of the bikes.
in the cradle of the bikes. She starts whimpering a little bit.
Could we stop and like take the rest of the tarps and like create like a little shit ass mattress under her?
Roll me your survivalist.
Can I help her?
You sure can. Yeah.
What's your
You can
20.
add
21, yeah?
21, yeah.
Oh, alright. I got 17. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
So you see on the left side of the road, you see a little, ranchero style house, maybe 2 bedrooms at the most. If you guys want, you can go ahead and explore it. You are looking for a mattress.
Just some kind of relatively clean cloth so we can pad bars under her. I don't want to give her a concussion on.
Well, at least
bike.
look in the living room, see if there's
Yeah.
any, like,
Take
throw
it
pillows.
slow, take it safe. Who? Hey, do you want us? Or sorry, Rick, do you want to stay with her, or do you want to stay?
Okay.
Right?
So you guys make your way down the driveway. And the yard is just, shrubs, debris, and everything. It had a detached garage. One of those really, really small ones. You might be able to park a modern car in it. But the roof is caved in. All the windows are busted out. There's no front door. In fact, you can see right through the house. There's no back door. It's a shell.
I want to check the garage for any kind of wagon-esque anything. That would be easier.
Yeah, so inside the garage, it's there's no vehicles.
Hello.
There's not even a wheelbarrow. It has wooden shelves that have soaked over the years and dried out and kind of crumbled. There's melted cardboard boxes into the ground. The roof has collapsed in on it, and other than spider webs, you're not seeing much of anything worthwhile.
It looks preluded.
Actually, it doesn't look like it ever had anything of value to begin with. The house and the little garage are all covered in graffiti, but not fresh graffiti. Like really, really, like the graffiti is like 20 years old. Like it's really, really faded and broken. Some of the stucco's falling apart. This house appears that it was abandoned before the plague even hit.
Okay.
But you still have the option of checking the inside of the house.
Some canned goods and a can opener.
Yeah, if this place hasn't been looted, we'll give it the standard stab check.
Right.
When Steve said house, I was like, ooh.
Books! Magazines!
Does the graffiti say Casper on it?
No, I never vandalized a house. Only corporations. Take that, Walmart.
Walmart's never sponsoring us now.
Oh no.
Alright, so we're going in.
Yep.
Carefully.
Yes.
I'm staying outside with Cass, ready my weapon just in case.
Yeah, I've got my bat out. Just like kind of poking the
I
ground.
got my Wolverine claw. I'm like,
Ari, what's your faith?
3?
Fantastic.
oh no.
Give me a roll.
Can I give her mine? I have a 10.
I
Ari
have
has
so
no
much
faith.
faith in her.
We have so much faith in Ari as our leader.
Ari has none in her.
I'm just like poking the fucking floor with my bat to make sure it's not going to crumble underneath us.
6.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you find a mattress. Water soaked, deteriorated, and melting into the cement floor.
I don't think she wants that.
I think that
Is
would give
asbestos
her-
poisoning a stat?
A status
If
mechanic.
we touch that mattress, it might be.
Right?
And that's pretty much all you find is a very old pre-plague hobo camp that's melted into the...
It was worth a check. Yeah. Stuff some tarps under there. No couch cushions. That's all that's left of the mattress. I don't have backgrounds.
Cassandra does not approve of that mattress.
All right. Well, you're going to head back. We keep
Check-
heading down the road.
Check the house for any, or was that faith check for the whole house?
That was it. That was
All right.
what to see what you got.
All right.
Yeah, we'll fold up our tarps to at least give her some cushion.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Could we take off, like, maybe her jacket, her combat leather, and put it
The
on
leather
her
is a
head?
good pattern.
Yeah, it's actually...
Probably.
It's like a...
It's good thick leather.
Yeah, a smock
Probably
is
doing more-
as
it's doing more
good
than
as
the
a,
tarps.
like a nice thick blanket for you that if you're sick, you wouldn't want to take off the layers. We would keep them bundled.
I'll just make sure her head is secure.
Okay. Yeah, and
Weird question.
Yeah.
Because I've never touched sagebrush. Would we be able to, like, make a barrier between, like, one layer of tarp and then another layer, and in between have sagebrush to make, like, a mattress?
so
I've never touched sagebrush, so I have no
a
idea.
live sagebrush,
It's July. That's
and
shit.
it yeah. So
Okay.
all the
It's very
sagebrush, there it's abundant, But none of it's like, it's not spring sagebrush. It's going to be very thorny. And so let's see what you guys have on you. I like where this is going. You pitch the idea to Ari. Ari, this is a Hail Mary of an idea, so I'm going to say that the difficulty on this is going to be about 50. To figure out if you could utilize...
What's that?
To figure out... It's going to be your repair. Okay. To figure out whether you can use...
got chaps on her name.
The sagebrush to make a cushion for Cassandra.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the follow on song something.
All right.
Hey,
So,
thanks, bud.
I'm assuming you're still helping, Danny?
Yeah, I'll help. You can have
Repair.
10 from me.
Is for repair for 10? Oh, it was 12. Oh, I get 12 from you.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so 12.
take
So
yours.
that's 100. 12 minus 50, so 24.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you figure out that between the tarps, because if you fold up the tarps, double them up, it's thick enough. So you take one layer of tarps, you lay it on the ground, you load that with sagebrush, then you put another layer of tarps on top of it, and then you kind of smush it all down,
We
compacting.
created a tarp-covered bird nest.
It's exactly what you did.
Just weave it.
And it's just soft enough. Nothing's poking through the tarp. You've kind of smushed it down enough to where it's level. There's not like a single stick, like kind of going awkward to where it's like, oh, that's gonna put a crick in my back. So you've made a makeshift bed. So you go ahead and you put this under Cassandra. Who's picking Cassandra up?
You're strongest.
Just like grabbing her
Oh,
by
wait, we
like.
have the same strength.
Do we?
Yeah, 7.
I have Hackney and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's her carrying weight?
She has the feet for it.
I have 185 plus 20, so 205.
205.
Yeah, I just.
I'm assuming that Cassandra's gear is not on her or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're able to pick her up and hold her while you lay down this makeshift bed.
Make sure that none of the branches are going to stick into spokes or anything. Just like build out between the seats and along the handlebars. Here we're against the pole and just
Pretty sure the first month angel was the gifted one from Mecca, so technically 3 is correct for the resubs, but thank you for the resub.
So, yeah, you make a nice bed for her, and she doesn't whimper as you guys go down the road. And the road stays this kind of this gnarliness with the washout and the stones and everything. And as you guys go down,
Sorry.
you actually see a town off in the distance.
Do you know what town this is?
Everyone roll your survivalist.
Oh shit.
Oh, I beat it! I beat my survivalist!
Good job!
22!
What?
Success.
22, success.
Fail.
25 out of 28.
I got 69.
Nice!
Hey!
Nice.
Everyone who was successful. Before you left and you headed out to Pasarobos, the doc showed you guys a map.
Okay.
And you guys remember a small town in this area called...
Google Maps.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Yeah.
Riverdale is south of Sanctuary Valley.
And it is between.
Yeah.
Before. Like, still
We're
north of
trying
Paso
to get
Robles.
back
Oh my
home,
god.
Mia.
The zombie cows.
Oh no.
Zows.
The zows.
So yeah,
What is the
you guys
name?
remember this to be
Yes,
Riverdale.
but my phone beats.
Two families predominantly lived in Riverdale.
This is also true.
This is all information you would have from just living in the area. Riverdale is run by two families, the Beards and the Ruizes. Now there are other
Ruiz?
families. What?
Is it Ruiz or Ruiz's?
Ruiz, comma, S. Ruiz. Ruiz is the last name, but the pluraling, the Ruizes.
are you easy?
That means that's weird. I'm sorry. I've heard it. I've heard Ruiz pronounced Ruiz before. It was weird as shit.
Yeah.
It's an important badge to have.
What's today? The 15th?
It's a minute.
I have June 14th still riding along.
I don't know.
So yeah, it should be the 15th then.
So as you guys walk up to this town, you guys remember.
Mia agrees with me.
And the Riverdale. Let me make a note of that real fast. Riverdale is just a normal trade town. It's one of the many scavenge / ag / small communities that have joined Sanctuary Valley. And as you guys walk up, they've got makeshift walls around the facility, like many of the small compounds throughout Sanctuary Valley. And there is a guard in a guard shack just outside the door, just kind of sitting there. And from your guys' position, you guys hear yelling coming from inside the walls. But this isn't the yelling of, help us, we're all gonna... It's more like a very aggressive bickering between two large groups of people.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break right now.
Okay.
And we'll see you guys in 10. And we're back.
Hello.
Good night.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Angel, get some sleep.
Go to bed.
Back to sleep. So high.
You gotta get that go the fuck to sleep book.
You know who read that?
Samuel L. Jackson.
You're happy. Gail.
Yes. No, I saw a cameo. Somebody asked him to read Go the Fuck to Sleep. I was like, I love this.
You now watch it every night.
I do not, because that would keep me up.
So where we left off is you guys pulled up to the town of Riverdale. There's a guard outside, and there seems to be some arguing going on inside. And the guard sees you guys, and he stands up. And I'm like, a little bit. Morticians, what can I do for you?
Need a place to sleep for the evening? There's someone who needs a little rest. Guys good there?
All right. Well, we might have a place to sleep, but let me see. What do you guys got on those bikes there? Is that a person? You guys got a person?
Yeah. We got a little fucked up.
She's our friend.
Yeah.
She's very sick, and I'm keeping an eye on her, but she really needs some rest.
Well, if it was anybody other than Morty's, I'd say no. But I trust you
Valid.
guys know what you're doing, so.
Yeah, no, we've stuck her with tons of antibiotics. She'll be fine. She just needs sleep.
All right. Well,
She's stable. She's
and he
getting
sticks
better.
his finger in his ear and he's like, well, we're kind of going through a little thing right now. Just, I don't know if you guys want to get involved, but on the other side of town, we've got a small bunkhouse you guys should probably crash in. The owner of the place is Angel Ruiz. Angel Ruiz.
I can't roll with this week.
We're retconning Ruiz. It's now Ruiz.
Electing me secretary is a terrible idea.
General store. You guys will see on the west side of town. That's run by Patrick Beard. We got a cobbler and some other stuff for you guys to do, blacksmith. But yeah, you're going to talk to Angel at the bunkhouse to crash. And he goes and he pulls out.
Angel to go to bed.
He pulls out keys. And he unlocks the gate. And he opens the door and he calls in, "Got some Mortys in here!" And he opens it up and you guys have access to the town. Your first impression is you see just a normal town, hustling and bustling. People going about their way, doing their stuff. But there is a line. There is a line of stone that has been laid right down the middle of the town, leading right over to the bunkhouse. And as people are going about their day on each side of the town, every once in a while, one of them will stop and start yelling to a person on the other side of the street. And that person will stop what they're doing and yell at the person who yelled at them.
What's your name?
Ah, great. They did the duct tape line in stone.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is a town split in two.
Our place.
Want to go find a shed?
Let's go put Cassandra to bed, and then we'll figure out what's going on here.
Head to the...
You guys said the bunkhouse is on the other side of the street. Which side of the stone are you guys walking
right
on?
down the middle.
In the middle.
Half of us on one side, half on the other.
Oh, okay.
Cassandra was just right over the
As you guys enter, slowly the fighting starts dying down through town, and everyone's kind of stopping what they're doing. As you make your way across, the door to the general store opens up, and a man comes running out and goes, Hey, Mortys. Hey, how you guys doing? Patrick Beard here, general store, mayor of this fine town. What can I help you guys with?
Just passing through. We just need a place to sleep off some hard
pretty
fights.
gnarly the fights. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys are here. We have a lot of problems going on with it. Those damn Ruizes have been causing problems nonstop. They And he starts to choke up a little bit.
Okay, your camera.
They-
Huh? You're blurry. You blurry.
You phased. You got to phase back in.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Like,
Almost. Nope. You choked at the end.
Damn it,
All this pressure. I don't know. Can Kay do it?
You got this, sweetie.
You can handle it. You guys feel the tension in the air?
Mia's not here, so I have to say it. I don't know.
Thunderbar.
Okay.
Good
There
to
you
go.
go.
What'd you say?
Thunderbar.
You mean wunderbar?
Something like that.
Okay.
Take 50 points of damage. The funeral director in the sky is very disappointed.
Finger comes out.
I took German in college. Anyway, I refuse to take that damage.
On college,
My
but-
will is too strong.
Awesome.
So
I don't know about that. Wait, she just said yes.
So Patrick Beard, he starts getting choked up, and he goes, "This damn Ruiz, you killed my sister's boy. Now I know you guys are looking for a place, and you could go to the bunkhouse, or you guys can come stay at my house right here and actually find out what's actually going on in this town." And as he says it, the door to the bar opens up, and a man
You
comes
stay
running
away.
out, and he goes, "What the? Hey. No, Patrick. These sons of bitches, the Beards, everyone's sick. Everyone's getting sick. They're shoring up supplies. I think that whatever they said, it's bullshit. Patrick got sick and then he's dead. I'm assuming they did it and they're trying to blame it on us. Come stay at the bunkhouse. That's what it's there for. We built it so people like Mortys and survivors and scavengers and nomads who are passed through can stay in. Come stay at my bunkhouse." And immediately, Patrick and Angel start bickering amongst each other.
So there's Patrick, this Patrick, and then there's dead Patrick. Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, not...
Yep.
Patrick and Patrick Jr.
Yeah, Patrick and
This
Patrick.
is Patrick Beard.
Yeah, this is Patrick Beard Sr.
Patrick Beard, and then Angel Ruiz.
Yes.
Ruiz.
Angel, it will be posted on the Morticians RPG YouTube, so I can send that to you once we post it. So you can get some sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
And as these two start bickering, the town comes back to life and people come out of the stores and they start bickering with each other. And everyone give me an awareness check.
Awareness. Yippee. Oh, I passed.
Ooh, I passed. I got a crit.
Yay!
Crit success.
Oh, that was cool.
A crit.
That's a crit one.
You two see people are sick.
Okay.
Indiscriminately on both sides of this line, there are town folks whose infection stages of various degree.
For the water.
You two see that several of them are green, just like Cassandra. And any day now, this town's gonna pop off. As Morticians, and what you represent in Sanctuary Valley, you know that this town needs your guys' help.
How is our place?
All right. You, I point at Patrick, and I point at Angel, and you.
Shut the fuck up.
Where can we meet so we can discuss what's going on? Because obviously something is wrong.
In a civilized manner.
Yes.
Without the scream.
We have a very sick mortician here, and if you make her die, I will end both of you.
And Patrick says, well, technically we all agreed that the mayor's office in the town hall is neutral ground.
Let's go.
And
Yes.
Angel goes, that's only if I'm there with you.
And you're coming with us.
And so they both start heading to the mayor's house. So where the line cuts right down the middle and the bunkhouse is at the far end, right next to it actually is City Hall on the Beard side of town. The stone line doesn't deviate or anything, but you can see a clear beaten path from the bunkhouse to the town hall, where whoever went over there went via the bunkhouse. And you guys go inside the town hall, straight to the office. What do you want to do with Cassandra before coming inside?
Is there a couch in the office?
She has a lovely nest. We can just put it on the floor.
Yeah.
We will say that there is a love seat in the waiting room.
We'll put her in the love seat. Does anybody want to stay there?
Wait, so what's your speech?
My speech?
Speech and shady, everybody.
My speech is 32, shady is 26.
Speech is 10.
So we're good.
Shady is 50.
Okay.
So I'm good
So
with
if
that
we
one.
do need you to sneak up, you can. Speech 18, shady 22.
Speech is 36, shady is 24.
Why is your speech so high?
And I also stole my glasses, which gives me another 10. So 46.
Technically, they're not glasses. They are rad
Sunglasses.
shades.
Alright, rad shades, yeah.
Should we, as we're walking, the two of them are ahead of us, right? Leading the way.
Right. And in fact, you see them get to the mayor's office door, and
Do they do that thing where they're trying to fight?
they are totally trying to get to the door at the same time. And finally, Patrick just goes, "It's my office," and like goes in first.
So since they're like a little bit of the way as we're putting Cassandra down, like I'll stay with her and put butterscotch.
Okay.
Everything goes down. Butterscotch. I will come running.
Sorry, I was in like roaming around in Walmart the other day, and I saw like all the various hair dyes, and there's like unicorn one, and one of them said butterscotch. I was just like, God damn it!
Vanilla wafer is run.
Yay! We made Kay spit tape.
No, you didn't. I almost did, but I didn't.
I have to write that down to remember that.
Vanilla wafer means run.
Butterscotch is fight / duck. Vanilla wafer
Banana
is run.
pudding is run.
Banana pudding. Okay.
Yeah, because nobody likes banana pudding.
Just fit it into the conversation however you need. I'll be listening.
Man, I'd really go for some banana pudding right now.
Exactly.
These men are fighting over me. I'm very uncomfortable. I'd really want some banana pudding.
Banana pudding is run.
So, you guys walk into the office,
Yeah, I just forgot about that one.
and they're still bickering, but they're bickering under a hushed breath.
Wait, was banana pudding run and then vanilla wafer is fight, or was that
Vanilla wafer is fight.
vanilla wafer is fight? Okay,
Butterscotch is duck.
butterscotch is duck, and then banana pudding is run.
And you can tell that it's getting heated, but as soon as you guys walk through the door, they both stop, and the mayor's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry for that. A couple of days ago, we started getting sick." And then he stops and he looks, and he goes, "I'd say 8 days ago, we started getting sick." And at first, it just looked like, a little bit of the stomach flu. But gradually, every day that passes, more and more people are getting sick. And we've checked our water supply. It's good. We've checked some food. It's good. So we're not sure why people are getting sick. And to make it even better, our chief researcher, my nephew, Patrick. Nope, it was my sister's son.
Okay.
He was found dead. Stabbed in the neck. 2 days ago. And we know it's this goddamn sons of bitches Ruiz's. And so immediately Angel's like, whoa. We're getting sick just as much as you guys are getting sick. It's not us. And I don't know what happened with Patrick, but we were all accounted for when he was found. None of us. It was a Beard's knife. It wasn't a Ruiz knife. So why are you assuming it was one of us? Why is it not infighting amongst your house? And then he's like, the Beards have been stockpiling food, medicine, and resources for months now. And I wouldn't be surprised as soon as the time is right, they're going to have some kind of miracle cure to help everybody with a markup value for the Ruizes and a discount for the Beards. He's done it in the past. And then Patrick starts up with it. That was weapons. I would never do that with the food.
I'm gonna just give Cal or Ari a look. We're just gonna have to make eye contact. Like, I will look at Patrick.
By
and
any
go,
chance, did y'all have any kind of fucking other visitors in the last fucking 8 days?
Well, let's see here. There was a group of nomads, but they never came inside. They traded outside the gate.
Okay.
We got our
What did they trade?
we got our bi-monthly supplies
From where?
from the Union.
Okay. Was it Union people you know?
Oh yeah, it's old Sal. Sal's a great guy. On time,
What about
full
his
order,
workers?
no problem. Sal's a great
What
delivery
supplies?
guy. Oh, our canned good rations, some in-house stuff.
Where are those rations now?
All over at the general store.
Have you tested those?
We did. We tested the water and we tested a ration, and the ration was fine.
And what did you trade from the nomads?
Oh, I think it was just parts for some seals that they'd found. And let's see here. There was a pump and some tubing.
And what is that being used?
Well, that's being used for the water supply because our pump was down. But like I said, we checked the source. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, the source, but did you check the pump and the tubes that you put in?
Maybe.
Well, I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Because we ran into some nomads and they got sick, but they also got water from LOS, so...
And immediately Patrick turns to Angel and goes, "You see? I told you it wasn't us.
Oh, shut
But
up.
The Mortys already figured it out."
Dude,
That also means it wasn't Angel.
it wasn't the
We
release.
need to. You said they were. Patrick Jr. was a researcher. When
What
I'm
is-
done with your pump, I'm looking at that room.
And
Okay.
Can I... Sorry to ask this. Can I look at Patrick Jr.?
Sure.
Where is Patrick?
Well,
If you pull out a card, Steve.
I was thinking, I was like, well, would they
They're
have buried him
burning
by
dead.
now? Yeah,
they burned the
Two
dead.
days
They would.
yeah, they would have. Well,
burn
no, you don't have to burn it if you convert it. You just bury it.
Zombies. We're in a zombie apocalypse.
You can
Oh, you
convert
can.
it, and then if there's no, yeah. So
Soil's
buried
already
him,
contaminated anyway.
and I don't think my sister take too kindly to digging his body up. You mean you might talk to her, but she
We'll talk
was.
to your sister.
It was her only boy, the apple of her eye.
I think respectful. We are morticians. We believe in the sanctity of the dead, or something that I remember from the source book.
And
then
then
employee
Oh,
handbook.
all right.
It's something kind of religious-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. And Angel says, since it looks like you guys have already exonerated us, I would like it if you guys stay at the bunkhouse.
Hold your horses only on exoneration.
It's-
Just because it might be this doesn't mean it is. Let me go look.
We need to figure this out for ourselves, and then we will help you settle whatever is going on here, because you two are being idiots.
It's a silver a night per bed, brand new mattresses, good
can go.
food. What?
We can go.
I'll give you a discount, 5 coppers.
That's fine.
Was it like 10, 10, 10, I think? 10 copper equals 1 silver, 10 silver equals 1 gold.
I'll give
Yeah,
her
so 5 coppers per bed instead of 1 silver per bed.
So
And whoever's closest to him, he takes their hand and shakes. He's all deal, and so it's sealed.
Since Denny is out in the waiting room with
6.
Cassandra, I'll give him a silver for 2 beds.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we'll be fine.
Cassandra has her crow's nest.
So what do you guys want to do first?
First, we're gonna get Cassandra bedded down
let's
somewhere.
get
Can I
her-
hear like what's going on? Like, is the door open?
Yeah, the door was open. This isn't.
I was taking notes the whole time.
Yeah.
I would have just been, like, if they tried to close the door, I would have just stood at the door like, no.
Yeah, no, the door was open. It's neutral ground for the conversation, but there's no, like, it's, everyone in town knows what's going on.
Alright. Alright. You go talk to the aunt. You stay with Cass. I suggest you keep these 2 idiots in here with you.
Oh, great, okay.
You stay with Cass.
Oh,
No,
you
not
were saying
that
me.
idiot. No, those idiots. No.
That one's our idiot.
Because I don't trust either of them at all.
Yeah.
So keep them there so they can't go give orders to people to hide shit. I'm gonna go check the pump, and then I'm gonna go find that Patrick Jr.'s research,
facility.
whatever. So if you can get that location out of the mom.
Yeah, I'll go talk to the mom.
So let's go ahead and we'll do the pump first. And Patrick's like takes Angel actually takes you to where the pump's at.
Oh no, they're staying. They're directing me, and I'm going by myself.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So they tell you
they're
that
under
the
K's guard.
the pump is on the Ruiz side of the town, and it's over by some of their crops, and it looks just like a water pump. Well, how do you want to investigate?
I'm gonna take it apart and start looking for any vaccine, anything. I'm going to start boiling some water so I can start sanitizing everything in base. But,
Okay, so do you want to do a water sample first, or do you want to do a repair first?
I can run the water sample while I start dismantling.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give me a science roll. Do you have any science equipment?
I might, no. I thought I was something like that. No. I was going to get some, and then we didn't have money at one point. I don't have a science kit.
Well, we will say
Just
that
my-
they have the pumps on their side,
Check the science kit.
but Patrick Jr., who's dead, did some testing. So it goes to reason that he might have something as far as equipment wise.
Okay.
However, you aren't going to be able to do any science checks until you figure out a way to actually test the water.
Okay, I can change the order and go find out where his lab thing is.
Okay.
Both of you guys go to the mall and then...
Yeah, I'll go find Jane with the mom.
So Patrick was old enough that he had his own laboratory, and down Main Street on the Beard side of town there is a big sign that says apothecary. We do test, and what's the term for mineral testing? It escapes me, but basically he's registry.
Something like that?
They call it a registry, I think. There's a very specific term for people who test gold, silver, and other minerals. I want to say it's a proctor. Anyway, so that's what that's what he actually did was metal testing and stuff like that. Because part of trade is scrapping precious metals to be reforged back in Sanctuary Valley, and having a facility in town to test and certify various raw materials is beneficial to the community. So yeah, there's his office over there. The Beard House is behind Mary Main Street, and it's a big mansion. And there's the Kearney, the one out there. Yeah. It's an old plantation style home, 2-3 stories, banisters.
Compared to everything else in the town, does it stick out like a sore thumb?
It totally sticks out like a sore thumb. But what's great is the Ruiz has the exact same house on the other side of the street behind them. And they both have matching sentries standing on the top balcony, like looking at each other.
It's a big dick swinging contest.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Rev, tell him to get it out and measure.
So yeah, you could. Where do you want to go? You want to go to his office? You want to get permission
go-
first, or are you just going to go in?
No one's
You-
gonna stop me.
You're all, I'm Ari, motherfucker. What?
Kinda, yeah.
What?
I'm a mortician.
Square
I'm
up.
former union. I'm holding official-looking things. Someone's gonna fucking stop me.
Just gotta
Yeah.
clipboard.
So
Walking anywhere with clipboard and the ladder.
small town. You get to the door. The door's locked.
I wave down someone's like, "Where's the key to this place?"
Oh, his mother probably has it.
Can you run and grab the key for the mortician?
Why?
Because I need shit. Fix your shit.
Roll your speech.
I need shit. Fix your shit.
29. No.
Fuck you. And he's like, I got shit I got to do. And he doesn't look like Patrick, and he doesn't look like Angel. There are members in the community who are like, just don't want to get involved. And this gentleman definitely was one of those. So.
Is it like right on Main Street?
You, be mayor.
Go ahead and roll your shady.
22. Let's see. 29 again.
Don't you have any, like, trinkets that could subtract from your rolls?
No, my trinkets are not super good. I think I've got.
That's rude. She gave them to you.
What's an almanac? I think that's my only trinket.
Yeah, does the almanac tell you where all, like, the good stuff is in town?
No.
Not this town.
Not really.
No, the almanac has to deal with like weather and the area.
Yeah.
It was just like it's on my other character sheet. I didn't read it.
All right. So we're going to take a pause from Ari and the indestructible door and swing over to Jane.
Okay.
And so you're going to go
Who's
talk
with
to the
Ari?
mother.
No,
Oh, I thought you were.
she went to the mom.
So am I just walking up to her house?
Yeah.
Okay. So I walk up and I just knock on the door.
And you hear crying from the inside, but the door opens up and it's an elderly gentleman. And he's, Hoard, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to help the town figure out what's going on and hopefully solve what's going on with Patrick Jr.
We want to talk to
You get it?
Madam Beard. We'll
I
call
didn't
her
write down a
Maureen.
name. Maureen, there we go.
What's her name?
Maureen. Maureen Beard.
Who did not just have nephew stabbed his neck?
And he escorts you in, and there's a waiting room. And there is an elderly woman there dressed all in black, and she's just crying. And in front of her is just a picture, a very old picture of a little boy. And she's crying.
So I just said, okay. You're a doctor. You can talk to people. You literally were trained to talk to people. And I approach her and I go, hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt your morning process. Do you mind if I talk to you for a few minutes?
About what?
About your son.
I'm not doing any voices. I can't do it. I'm laughing too much.
Morning. About what?
What could you possibly need with my Patrick?
Well, I understand his unfortunate demise, and I'm trying to help solve. I'm already failing. I'm trying to help figure out what happened.
He was stabbed brutally by one of those Ruizes.
And that's what I want to find out, is who stabbed him. So you can exact your revenge.
Oh.
Revenge, you say?
But I'm going to need your permission to look at the body.
Go ahead and roll your speech. And I am not going to put any difficulties on it because you won her over.
Like sneeze halfway through.
What did you roll? Go ahead and tell the crowd. Our viewers want to know.
Oh no, that expression session.
97.
Ah!
You come in my house while I am grieving, and you ask to dig up my, like some kind of grim, disgust. Morticians bury. They don't dig up. And she throws a black hanky at your face. Get out! Get out, you bitch!
I take it off. I'm like, okay.
And she turns and she picks up her picture and she walks out of the room.
And I just yell back, guess you don't want to get your revenge, huh?
You really miffed it. That's not going to work this time.
Do I see any keys laying around?
Yes, but how would you know that you need keys or that they're the right ones?
All of the keys.
They just came in. They asked to dig up one of our family, and then they stole all our keys. Who are these people?
Morticians.
The old man sees the exchange, and he comes in and he says, "What did you actually have?"
I want to see what happened to Patrick Jr. and see if I could find out who did do this. Because when Patrick and Angel were arguing, Angel mentioned that it was a Bates night, not a Lee's night. And I wanted to see if I could figure out what actually happened. I am a doctor.
I'll let you roll that again to see if you can convince the old man.
You know what? You're really in jail. 29, that succeeds.
Okay.
It's a lot of 29s.
He says, I'll tell you what. Night. I'll put a little something in her nightcap. She'll sleep through the night. Tonight, in the cover of darkness, you can exhume the body. It will be the only grave with a shovel leaning against it. Tell no one that I helped you. Pinky swear. That's binding.
That is binding. Can I tell one of my fellow morticians so they can help me?
Of course, yeah. When I say don't tell anybody outside of your little game.
Yeah. Thank you. Right.
Rev, what are you doing? You're watching the two.
I'm just standing there. It's like, alright, so we have these fucking people come. Your shit might be contaminated. What the fuck, man?
With
You
the
made
two.
a fucking stone wall of a goddamn duct tape line. What the hell?
And as they're fighting back and forth, once again, Patrick Sr. accuses Angel and the Ruizes of murdering Patrick Jr. And Angel lets slip. Why would I ever kill Patrick? He was gonna marry Julie.
Oh shit.
Romeo and Juliet!
Well, Patrick and Juliet.
Alright. Well.
So which side's the month?
He's Patrick.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where's Julie?
That's the first we've learned about her.
I'm sorry, what? Now we got more information about this shit?
My daughter Julie was supposed to marry his nephew.
Okay. And now he's dead and your daughter's where? Exactly.
Probably working at the cobblers.
Okay. Cool. Didn't give her time. Is it like arranged marriage? Does she need time to grieve? What the hell, man?
They've loved each other since they were kids.
Okay, and she's just working? Does she work through her grief or something?
It's her store. She goes there to find peace.
Okay, so cool.
Leaving her up there is the best.
What?
Leaving her up there was the best. Her
This
like,
is exactly what I wanted when I said it.
Like,
Rub has
His
like
fucking-
no filter.
Like, Mama Bear over there is apparently just beside herself with grief, but
You
then
just hear wailing in the background.
Yeah, you would have
From
totally.
my crit fail.
somebody fucked up somewhere.
Actually, the mayor's office and its window is close enough to the house that you hear an elderly woman yell at somebody about how outrageous it is to dig up a dead body, and that morticians are supposed to bury the dead, not dig up the dead.
I saw that blink.
Alright, somebody fucked up somewhere. Anyway,
Such a disturbing
Mama Bear
voice.
clearly is very distraught, and yet the woman he's loved for their entire lives isn't. I get it. He could have just let her have a few days. You really need shoes that bad?
And he looks at you and goes, "It's her store.
Okay.
It's where she goes to find peace. That's her sanctuary. I check her, and she comes in for dinner. She is as upset as all of us are at Patrick's Step, even more.
Okay, cool.
And she locks herself into her store. I'm assuming she's distraught, petrified with grief.
Making
I
a
don't
lot
take
of
kindly
assumptions,
to
man.
your accusations that she's in there
Am I walking?
throwing a party, having a gay old time.
Nah, I was just wondering if she like works through her grief. I never said a party, man. Now you're making more assumptions.
Well, your tone.
This is just how I talk. I was in a sewer for 7 years, man. What do you want from me?
Hello, stranger. Let me tell you about my sewer years.
I was a mole. I lived in the sewers.
Anyway, this fucking shit with the stone wall shenanigans, that's been going on long before this murder happened. Unless you can throw down a wall in 2 days.
It's not a full wall. It's just it was a stone
Line
path.
walls.
So it's
Yeah.
it's just keystones being laid next to each other. You could do that in 6 hours.
I don't know how big this town is.
Sorry, I didn't describe it well enough. Like
I've
One
been
Main Street
underground.
town.
I imagine these walls go down.
let me get the whiteboard and I will draw you. So that's that exchange. I'm having problems with people's names. Denny, thank you.
You heard
That's
that.
Denny.
Am I there? Am I still just?
I thought you
looking
took-
You were still listening, right?
I
No,
thought-
we
I
don't know
we took
where I
Cassandra
am.
to the bunkhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
we
said that's right next to it.
We took
Yeah,
the
North
North
of-
Road.
it's
Yeah,
across the
it's
street.
It's
Well,
across
okay,
the
let me
street. So I
let me
wasn't
describe. Let me
there.
like draw this out a little bit better. Okay,
She hears, bitch!
it's a town hall. They were in the waiting room, and the door was open for that exchange. But if she took her across the path
I would,
to
okay, yeah.
to the bunkhouse, they it's a
her
little
to
bit
rest.
farther. It's just a conversation. So
I'm just thinking maybe to go rest.
okay, you're not doing anything. I have nothing for.
Cassandra's not here.
Yeah, Cassandra's resting. I have nothing for her to do. There's
Just taking care of her.
You see a couple of people in the bunkhouse who are sick, who are fighting a fever. Some of them look green. A couple of them look.
So bunkhouse, line, town hall, Bates, lab, the water pump, the cobbler, Louise,
Cobbler,
the water pump, because that was on the Louise side. The
right?
lab, that's on the Bates side, and then
Yeah, it's about that. Yeah.
Alright.
This storyline was made in 5 minutes.
we named the town after a place I grew up in.
that does go for...
If it's for Riverdale, there is literally a line down the center of it.
So, yeah, there's a couple of people kind of wet towels and buckets trying to ease people's comfort. They're handing out antibiotics for those who need antibiotics, but they don't have an actual medical professional. It looks like it's just family members helping each other. So these beds that you paid for the night, basically you've purchased beds in the infirmary of the town.
That's fair. I mean, they're new beds, right?
Yeah. Well, as newish, there's no mattress manufacturers, but they're well kept. They're well taken care of. These are beds that were like salvaged from houses that haven't been too much exposure and stuff like that. There's an old sex smell through everything, but no one really airs anything out anymore. So
Weird white staining.
Nobody turn on the black light. Yeah, I'll just settle Cassandra in and like make her as comfortable in her little crow nest. Make it extra comfy. And I'll just keep tabs on like who I think is gonna turn first.
Just like cleaning my gun for no reason.
Yeah, just taking
which gun are you cleaning? It's important.
No, I'm not cleaning I'm taking notes. I have my journal out and I'm just like keeping tabs on people and writing our memoirs. Just
writing down our will.
Writing
Day
down
15,
all of
Cassandra has taken pill.
I did write that.
Would be very disappointed.
I said June 14th. Cass is very sick now. Jane appeared.
Jane, did you stay in the mansion or did you leave after the
I left. I was probably going to head back to the town hall to check on Rev.
Okay, so you can see down the street from the town hall and you can see Ari
glaring at the door.
Fiddling with the door, not really having a good go at it.
Can I offer my shady assistance?
You can go see what she's doing, yeah.
Alright, I walk up. Well, I pissed off an old lady. How are you doing?
Foiled by this door!
It's stuck.
You want help?
Yeah, it's locked and I don't want like she sounds really mean. I didn't want to go in there.
Do you want help?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I have a 26 shady. What do you have?
20.
I will take the 11.
Because, like, I don't want to just... I'm about to break this door, I'll be honest.
It was a crit fail. It was 100.
This always happens when TMs play.
Yep.
You crit failed?
Yeah.
100.
You're in your nest on a bed.
No, you're
No,
not.
they are not. Here, take some of mine.
Yeah,
Oh my
you break. So good old classic bobby pin and a screwdriver trying to open the door, and you break the bobby pin inside, wedging the pins in the up position, preventing it from ever being unlocked again.
Brute force?
Yeah! I'll kick it.
You're gonna kick it?
I'm gonna kick it by the... I imagine it's a pretty
Morticians
flimsy-ass
business.
door at this
Morticians
point.
business.
Roll your unarmed.
Yeah. Oh, shit, actually. 95? I thought it was 60, then I read it again.
Oh no! We're cursed! See, if you don't understand, I rolled all of my sets of D100s, and everyone rolled 95 and above. And I grabbed a pair of hers, rolled 96.
What the fuck? You are cursing us.
Apparently.
So, you kick the door.
Hey, I'm a steel reinforced. Fuck.
Is the crystal one? I don't like curse.
It really isn't.
I'm back on the chat.
But you jam and sprain your leg. Not so like how you'll walk and you'll take a step off a curb and you'll step and it feels kind of funny, and then the rest of the day your knee feels really, really tight, like it wants to pop, but it doesn't pop. I don't know what the medical term for that is, but that's what just happened to you.
All right, I'll try.
So you can't kick anymore with your right leg.
Okay.
For now.
I will try to kick the
And
door.
you're gonna have a hitch in your step when you walk for the rest of the day.
I'll fix that later. I'll try to fix the door.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
74, which beats my 89. You aren't cursed. You make you.
Yeah.
Where's Cass
So-
with her kinesiology to fix my leg?
She says, "What the fuck is going on with you guys?"
You kick the door in, right? And you kick it in, the frame splinters, the door swings open and then shuts again. But when it shuts, it doesn't relatches. It like swings over. And behind you, you hear a bunch of cheering as the bar patrons are like, "Yay, they did it! All right, who had they got it?" And like money starts exchanging.
I
And they are
bow.
laughing so hard.
I bow.
And they're
I
like,
nudge you. I'm like, just bow.
and you see one drunk guy goes, we're not all assholes. You could have just asked for the key.
Someone was mean to me and I'm shy.
So we go inside. Can I take a look at your knee?
Please.
Okay. Be nice.
Please don't break my knee.
26. Yeah, first aid.
You're welcome.
You first aid.
I first aid. I like kind of massage it, and then you still up.
Yeah, you just gotta like stretch the leg out a little bit and extend it and go, "Are you ready? 1, 2." And then it just pops naturally like it was supposed to the whole time. And you worked it up in your head. It doesn't hurt at all.
Oh, it's one of those.
You could have probably like kicked out your leg and popped it back into place. It was just that half. They're the worst. They're the
You're
worst.
just like slowly trying to extend your leg and suddenly, think.
Ah!
I hate that.
You hear me on stream all the time. I move.
Yeah.
Ow.
And squats.
And then you're also over there like, I'm sitting like a gremlin.
Alright.
Oh, I always am.
Alright, I'll start going through his shit.
So yeah, he had, even more precise.
He's dead. I
He
don't think
had.
he's dead now.
Might not be.
It was a zombie that he stabbed in the neck. Dressed in his clothes.
Maybe.
He killed himself to get out of marriage.
Ooh, that's a nice twist.
I may use that.
In the middle of the floor, and this is what the inspecting office is. It's basically a laminate floor. There is a teller's wall with like the bars and everything. There's a very simple half door separating one side from the other. Behind the bars on the other side, you see glass cabinets and shelvings that have beakers, scales, a little low power Bunsen burner, various tools for chemical checking, mineral checking. As you guys walk deeper into the room, there is a table flipped over on its side. The contents of the table, which looked like was a mineral test, has been spilled out on the floor. A low acid has like kind of eaten the floor a little bit. On the other side of the table is a dried blood puddle and a chalk outline of a Geiger.
Alright.
I'm gonna open this up for you.
Thank you.
Get a little fresh air in here.
Yeah.
Every time?
Yeah.
It gets a little stuffy.
Yeah.
But I'm very warm because I'm also wearing just a full sweatsuit.
Alright. What's your science?
Wearing slippers too.
Yeah.
And socks.
What's your science?
My science? Ask if there's a big skeleton in the room. Is there a big skeleton?
There is a
18.
face. But it's not like a medical skeleton, it's a Halloween skeleton. He couldn't afford a real medical skeleton, so he opted for the plastic one.
So there's only 10 ribs.
So I
There's like
have
17
18.
cervical
Give me any?
vertebrae.
Oh, my. It's like 45.
I give you a 9.
Can I look at what he was testing and then I'm gonna go get stuff?
Just from a quick glance, it looks like he was testing the quality of some melted down bronze ingots.
Do I see what it was from?
What?
The ingots. Or is it just literally a pile of ingots?
It's just a couple of ingots on the ground, and it's like not even they're just, they're just, people think ingots, they're like trapezoidal. No, these are actually really more like just flat bars of brass that can be repurposed for later use. And you see like microscopes on the counter, like the good old, with like mirrors and everything to use that kind of light. Everything you believe you need to figure out a water sample test. He has various regents. So why don't you go ahead and roll your science, whoever's doing the science, to see if you guys find the right regents to run your tests.
Well, I was 58 and just missed it.
You don't
Cassandra wants
see
a big skeleton.
you don't see the pre-mixed regents, but you think you see all the ingredients to mix it yourself. All right.
All right.
Starts putting the skeleton in my bag.
Yeah.
I brought a sample from at the pump.
All right. So you already pulled your sample and everything. So go ahead and roll your science. This is going to have a 5% difficulty on it because you don't really have all the stuff that you need.
I mostly know what I'm doing.
You mostly know what you're doing.
21.
You nailed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you test the water, and from your water sample, this is actually really clean water. Unlike what was happening with the nomads, this spring they're pulling the water with this pump. Yeah, that's good.
No,
The other side
Can
of
I have taken 2 samples from the source and outside the pump?
Yes, I'll let
The
you.
other side of the pump.
I'll say your intent the whole time was to test the water.
All of it.
Yeah, the water sample from the pump seems to look good too. In fact, after these results, you don't see water as the possible smoking gun for the for this infection flare up with everybody.
Because if it's not the water and the food's canned, but Bates is claiming that they're testing the food, I don't trust either of them as far as I can throw them, and I'm very, very weak.
Can you go get me some samples of their... Go to the general store, get some random samples from the cans.
I'm gonna go just buy some random cans.
Go buy some.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy some random cans from the general store.
Yeah. Okay. You walk out of the lab, and the general store is just a couple of doors down, and just shelves of various jars. They've got pickles, peaches, pears,
Make sure it's specifically from those.
tomatoes. Some stuff's got a little bit of dust on it, and because Patrick Sr. is at the town hall with Rev, the store is being run by Noah Smith, who happens to be a local boy who's signed on to be the assistant general store.
I'm going to walk in and ask Noah for can. I heard you guys got some new canned goods, and do you mind if I buy some?
Yeah. Well, that's what we're here for. We're the general store. We'd love to sell you some canned goods. You want, but specifically, you're looking for the stuff we just got?
Yeah, sometimes when we're on the road, the old stuff kind of tends to expire. He said you guys got some new stuff, and I figure since we're going to be leaving for Sanctuary Valley, we want some reliable stuff. Well, Sanctuary 6.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me, and he kind of he looks confused. He's like, yeah. And he walks over to a desk, opens up, and he pulls a clipboard out. And he looks at it, and he flips the sheet over, and he goes, oh, okay. And he walks back to the shelf, and he reaches up, and he grabs a can of tomatoes, and he looks at it, and there's hand in Sharpie across the top, there is a date. And he looks and he says, okay, so here's one here. And he sets it down and he goes through and he goes, and he walks down and he's making his way systematically looking for, and then he kind of stops. Well, how many do you want?
There's 5 of us, so can I get 5?
5. Okay, 5. I think we still have 5 left. And he systematically goes through, he finds jars of potatoes and he finds jars of bell peppers and he finds various things. Oh, and then he finds a jar of stew.
Oh, interesting.
And so you have 4 jars of various vegetables and 1 jar of a stew. They all have the same date.
What's
The date was
8 days ago?
yeah. It would no. The date was like a month earlier. The date was a month earlier.
So not the newest shipment that we are aware of.
It's the newest.
That's on the shelf.
If you question him, he can explain.
Do we not go by 500? First in, first out.
Well, she's purposely requesting, yeah. But they all have the same farm stamp on them. So you know from trade in Sanctuary Valley that the Farmers Federation manufactures most of the goods. And they produce a majority of the raw materials. But sometimes they get raw materials from other farms outside of the Federation. And the stamp for the farm is not the Farmers Federation stamp. It's a stamp from another farm.
I'm going to ask. Oh, I thought I heard from your boss that you guys got some more recent supplies from Old Sal.
He's like, yeah. Look, see? And he shows you the dates on everything else in the store. And they were packaged year. So that's what the day was packaged. You know, it takes time before it gets here.
Oh, okay.
So this stuff's all about a month old.
I thought.
And then he reaches up and he just grabs a can of peaches. And he says, this one's been up here for years. Why? It's still got a seal on it. And he shows you, and it, sure enough, it's still vacuum sealed. And so there's nothing growing in it on the inside of it. It's still a good can of preserved.
Peaches?
Well, see here, and I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
We're short on rations.
Yeah, we are short on rations, so if they're clean, we got rations.
Well, as soon as you open them, you have rations for 4 days.
There you go.
Water.
Well, we have clean water source.
I'm
I
looking
can refill when no one's looking.
my equipment list.
Pretty shady.
Not good.
Mushrooms,
there.
nano injector. Here we go. So is the I don't have food rations written down in here.
You ever see?
Oh, there it is. Sorry. They're 1 silver apiece.
Oh, yeah, I can afford them.
Yeah. 5 silver, please.
I give them 6, and I say, keep the extra.
Ah, thank you. You are a lady and a scholar.
I
And
am.
Noah's kind of like this smaller guy. He's got thick glasses that are taped together because, you know. and he looks like a normal, you know, he looks like a shop boy. Blue collared shirt with a white apron, rosy cheeks, and he's just really happy to help. I did something good today.
That'll wear off. And I go back to Ari, and I'm like, all right, I start with the stew.
Yeah.
Different
source.
Different source, and he said he only had like 5 left, which means most of the town's probably eating that stuff.
Science things.
Science.
Hard science.
I do know how.
Ari, the science girl. Science. So go ahead and roll your science.
With my +9.
Not doing it anymore.
I didn't have better science.
Does anybody have better science than me?
Yeah.
What is
I have 18.
17?
No, it's -5.
So you
We were
get
shooting.
-2.
Yeah, so Diddy walks in and is like, what are you guys
I
doing?
just missed it again. 59 this time.
Yeah,
Just missed it.
your results come back, and as you're testing it, you realize that you contaminated it. And so that result isn't going to be good, so you have to start the process all over.
Do it again.
That's how science works.
Fun.
Success.
Completely experiment. Thrice. Yeah.
One more time.
So the stew,
90.
the stew seems to be the source. There is traces of backseat in the slurry of the stew.
So we don't have rashes.
What's in the flour?
Well, you
That's
know
what slurry is.
It's starch, depending on how you make it.
I mean, we're in California. It's fucking.
All right, let's go talk to Patrick since he said he tested it.
Oh wait, we're not here. I'm just thinking. Would it
Patrick's
just
dead.
be?
I was waiting for that.
Junior, the other Patrick, because he said we had it tested and it came back.
That's
clean.
right, by Junior.
Patrick Jr. died.
He tested
All
the
right,
Patrick
food.
Jr.'s the one
Let's
that
go
tested
back.
it.
Yeah.
So we walk in with our can. Are you still arguing with them?
I'm just like sitting there, like just
Hey, Rev. Patrick
What?
lied to us.
yeah. That's
What
not
did I?
really
He's
true.
like, what? What do you mean? I didn't lie
This
about
is
what?
contaminated.
What?
Maybe your son
Your
fucked up.
rations are contaminated, which means the town isn't sick because of them, that we know of. I look at Ruiz. Contaminated from your store.
And he's all, no. Junior tested it. He said that it was fine.
He either fucked it up or lied.
We're gonna test this sample.
And Angel pulls a knife and stabs Patrick Sr. in the chest. And he says, "That's for my wife, you son of a bitch."
Could I have like just
Yeah,
smacked him with
we've
my
done
bat as
anything about this?
It's his surprise attack.
Oh.
Yes, it sure is.
Well,
How's Patrick looking?
He
Like-
looks like he has a knife in his chest.
Like, would a doctor's skill check fix this? Rev, hold him.
So first you guys are in combat if you guys want to engage Angel. Because he's not done.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
no.
That's the first
Yeah,
attack.
just
We're
Rev
just-
and I just fuck with us. Try it.
Oh, okay.
No, I've already, like, I've had my bat out this entire
Rev's
time.
ready. Ari's ready. And I'm over here like, I will take care of that. You guys take care of that.
Yeah.
So, other than the surprise round, his initiative is 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, no.
Faster!
Hey!
It
I'll go
happened!
before
Good job,
him.
guys.
I'll let them start.
So, who wants to go first?
Non-lethal damage. We need a question.
Would this be the time where I have to go first? Because I'm already
Go
here?
for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Cool. Alright, I have my bat already because I just have it. Where'd my bat go? On the full axe. I don't want to be full axe. Bat! Alright, cool. I'm just gonna fucking just, bat things.
Knock him in the head.
Knock him in the head, clunk him in the jaw, something.
Okay.
Get him.
That's a 14. Yay,
Is that a crit?
no, it's not. I don't have
It's
that high of a
still-
crit. It hits though. Alright, just
Bat.
non-lethal.
on anything.
Non-lethal bat. Where's
Rev?
What?
You are swinging a baseball bat at someone's head. This is not a punch. A punch can be non-lethal. A
Oh,
bat
but-
to someone's head is lethal.
We weren't
No, it's
aiming.
I was just saying,
It was a joke.
yeah.
Not you're just swinging away, right? You're not
Yeah.
gonna- okay. You
Hey, a
there's,
bat doesn't have to be lethal.
there's no
You
such
can give me a
thing.
concussion.
There's no such thing as non-lethal damage with a bat because you don't have control over a bat like you do with
That's
a punch.
true.
What about
You might find their soft
like
spot.
pommel?
Like that she's swinging a bat. Like
Go for the
a pommel blast is something different. And that's an arguable thing. But like if I'm swinging a bat at someone's head, the intent is to kill.
Hey, max damage.
Max non-lethal damage
Max long lethal damage. 22.
to the arm.
Or the torso. Did she just one-hit him?
He only had 10 HP.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
Bro!
civilian. He's a civilian, and I'm
I
trying to
didn't
warn
even have
you.
to roll for damage. I have a fucking +7 plus my melee is 7. So it's 14 off the rip.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna thunk right in the chest and be like, what the fuck, man?
Oh shit, yeah, no, you one-shotted him. He's
Whack right in the
Ari
chest.
closed the door.
Patrick Sr.'s laying on the ground, struggling to breathe, with a knife sticking in his chest because Angel never had the chance to pull it back out and stab
That's
again.
probably a good
better
thing.
than that.
So, but Angel is now dead on top of Patrick
Dead?
This is
Non-lethal.
with a bat.
we're not hitting him in the head.
She said head.
No, I didn't.
No.
That's
I
why I was
still
like,
did.
why you... No, she said head at the
I
very
said
beginning.
head.
No.
She's I'm going
I
to take the
said
bet and go head.
I said head.
Okay. Well, it's being recorded. We'll go to the tape later. This is easily resolvable.
Yes. Rewind.
Either way, we
Okay.
didn't mean to murder the dude. We're just getting him off the stabbing.
Yeah.
Okay.
For bonking.
Yeah.
Not blasting.
So I'll say
It's more
I
of
will
a
say he
bump
has 1
than a
HP, but he is
whack.
unconscious
That's fine.
because that was a
Good.
tremendous amount of damage for someone who only
was
has 10
max.
HP.
That was double his
So
HP.
can we flavor it? It's more punting than full swing.
Yeah. We'll say
Fair.
it was more of a bunt. you bunted him.
Just fucking thunk him
Can
in
I
the
doctor
chest.
check Patrick now?
Yes, you can doctor check
I can
Patrick's
give
down.
you 5.
That's a crit. It's a 12.
That's a
Yay!
12.
Yay!
Okay.
You have
I
to
love
specify if it's a crit.
Yeah. Which
I
kind?
didn't.
Which
I didn't do
kind?
this.
That's true. She didn't hide the dice.
So you pull the knife out, stop the bleeding, and you start working on him immediately. This is going to
What
take
did
an
you do to
hour.
Did you fuck his wife?
Did you fuck his wife? Is that why the kids can't get married now? Are they actually siblings?
Oh, shit.
Is this Sweet Home Alabama?
So he's
And
passed.
I'm doing this while sewing.
And he's passed out because it was a lung hit. You were able to stop the bleeding. By now, the town is outside town hall.
Right.
Do I notice any of this?
Yeah.
You would have, 10 minutes in, you would have noticed how everyone's just kind of collecting at the town hall. You would definitely have
Hey,
noticed
Raz.
this.
What?
Can you go find someone who looks kind of third party and bring them in here?
You want me to find something? I'm partially blind. I
That's
pulled
true.
out my sunglasses.
So real fast, you're doing a doctor. That takes an hour.
Yeah.
And you're focused on saving this man's life. And you were incredibly successful in doing it.
Yes.
You stop the bleeding. You sew it, you stitch him back up, but it takes an hour. When you're done, everyone's outside. While she's doing doctor stuff, you guys can decide if you want to do anything.
Well, first I'm tying up Angel.
Yeah,
No, you're like,
I'm gonna check in first for other weapons,
right.
and then I'm gonna tie his ass up. Barney's roll for
Nothing.
nothing.
He was out cold.
Yeah,
no.
You dropped him down in 1 HP and he was out cold.
Oh.
Yeah. So tying him up,
Hmm.
and if you want to try first aid or to wake him up or anything, I'll let you do that while she's doing her doctor.
Okay.
we're here to help. Tell us everything. Did you fuck his wife?
I'm gonna let them do their thing, and then you're gonna have a conversation with Patrick Senior.
I'm trying to think. You have rope? Yeah. You have rope. Yes, we have rope. What am I looking for?
I have no idea. Do you want to wake him up?
Sure. Can we just use
You have rope. Everyone has rope. Everyone gets rope.
my rope is not here.
I have rope.
Yeah,
Okay,
everyone.
take my
For
rope.
some reason, my rope's not here.
I don't have
Mine's
to
at the
worry
top.
about this one attacking me.
This is an adventure through the apocalypse. Of course you have rope.
Yeah.
And string. What would you like to do, Denny?
While I'm hanging out with Cassandra, can I tie strings to my guns and
It's coming back to haunt you.
No, not at all. You totally can. Yeah. This is a canon one-off. I'm surprised you guys haven't asked for more stuff. She should be regretting me sitting here. Not you.
This is fine. I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
I want
She's
science
all-
kit.
Want to buy some stuff from the general store?
Because you now have a science kit that you get to carry with you.
Which is good.
Yeah, because she literally just pilfered a laboratory.
I mean, that's literally what's going to come up next time anyway, so...
Yeah.
Thank you.
This would have been fucked if they didn't have fun.
Awesome.
So, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Having too much of a good time. So yeah, you can totally do strings.
Cool.
You easily tie him up.
Okay.
And due to the emergency of this was emergency surgery.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even try to move him. You immediately dove in and went to work. So is he tied up still in the room with you?
I was gonna put him in the fucking mayor's chair and tie him up there.
Totally.
Cause
So he can see what he did.
Yeah, and
And-
it's also neutral ground.
Right. And when you wake him up, he starts crying about his wife.
Why the fuck didn't you bring that up to begin with, man?
Fucking right.
Is this a Sweet Home Alabama situation?
You're working. You're working.
I'm yelling at the body. You're supposed to tell us everything.
He says that his wife passed away from the infection 2 days ago.
Okay.
It's not his fault.
You just said it was his fault. You came in the room and said it was his fault.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
else was I to do but kill the son of a bitch who killed my
You
wife?
could have not murdered and listen for 2 more seconds. You guys got tainted food, and it was in his store.
Then why'd you say he did it?
She fucked.
And immediately, Angel starts crying,
Okay.
and he's upset. Rev, do you want to ask him anything?
So the way this has happened, the food was contaminated. Where did this food come from?
And
Old
from
Sal.
the Old Sal.
The food that was contaminated came from Old Sal.
No, Old Sal had, Old Sal dropped off the food. He is a
Union trader.
He's
He's a
Okay,
union trader.
I thought we established that the food that was contaminated was from an outside source from the union.
The union is an outside source.
Right.
Farmers Federation is different.
So Farmers Federation
They brought-
it controls the food. They manufacture the food, and the union distributes food throughout the valley.
All right, so that's what I'm trying to get. Is like
The union's the truck.
the union's the truck.
Right.
The food was contaminated, and the food came from a non-secure source.
Exactly. And even
That's
though
what I'm trying to go.
Yeah, totally. It's a good question. And so even though the Farmers Federation manufactured the jarred and canned goods,
Mm-hmm.
their raw materials came from a farm outside of the Farmers Federation.
So we gotta go to this fucking farm place to stop it, because if if it's infecting the Farmers Association
Yeah,
shit.
it's a little late. Also, look how quickly
Yeah.
it took a month to get here. Whatever farm contaminated it, they're already done.
Yeah.
Someone's already caught this, and it's just been too late to catch because we don't have phones.
I just know it's not. Because I'm working on a body.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
At this point, can I yell at him? He's stable.
Yes. Yeah. So
He's
an hour.
stable. He's not gonna
Hour's
die.
passed. And so Patrick comes through and he looks at Angel and he starts to cry. He said, I don't know what they mean. And he lets it be known that they both were friends for years. And Patrick's like, I would have never hurt your wife. I loved you guys. I don't know. And then he passes out from the pain.
Damn, Jane.
Would you have ever hurt his nephew?
No, he was supposed to marry Julie. His daughter. My daughter.
When he
His daughter.
When he comes to, can you guys just talk to each other like actual adults?
This has all gotten completely out of hand.
yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
Can you try to make up while we figure out what the hell is going on here?
Because we still have a murder to deal with.
We'll do our best.
What time is it?
It's late.
Rev, what? Ari, help me dig up the body. Let's go.
So the sun is just starting to go down. You still have the townsfolk outside. What's going on? I think Angel stabbed Patrick. And
Is there a back door?
The Morticians okay?
We're okay.
Okay.
We're okay.
You said Angel, you said that he might have been fucking stockpiling medicine. Do you have any idea where that is? Because at this point, your only hope is to find antibiotics and fucking disperse them to see.
Well, let us find it, because if you find it, it's just gonna drive another wedge deeper into
That too.
Patrick needs
He's crying. That's fair. This has all just gotten completely out
Take up your fucking stone duct tape wall.
of
This is true.
I don't like you.
I don't care.
I will grow on you after a while. It's fine. We're working on it in therapy. He keeps telling me to fuck off, but it's getting nicer.
This is only the second time I've talked to this bitch, so.
See? Nicer.
At least Spec Ops here, I know a little bit better. Although I'm still wondering about the again part.
What?
Later.
Did I say something?
You were very drunk.
Oh.
I forgot.
Anyway,
I didn't.
So yeah, it's getting late, but you have now the townsfolk
Talk him down.
on both sides are stopped what they're doing for the day and looking at you guys, looking for
Explain it in a way that doesn't mean that they're stabbing.
guidance.
alright, Rev, you have the highest speech.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I
I will
have a
give
46.
I will give you,
My base is 36, and then I have the shades, which give me plus 10.
I will give you my 16. Because I have 32.
I did 9.
62.
So you have 62. So let's go explain this.
Alright,
So
just gonna walk out.
time to explain and calm the masses.
Nothing to see here. Go about your lives.
Alright, here's what happened. Some of the food was contaminated because it came from an unsecure source. That's why y'all are getting sick. We're still trying to figure out why Patrick Demir got stabbed. Just try not to hate each other anymore, please. Like,
They're gonna work it out.
yeah, your main heads of the families are gonna work it out.
So let's go ahead and get that speech roll going.
Okay.
Can I hear the speech?
Yes.
Cassandra, she said please.
Son of a bitch!
What is it?
64 of 62. I needed to beat 62.
Can you help her?
I got help from her!
So you hear someone
my 9-2.
you hear someone yell out,
Uh-huh.
"What do you mean the food's contaminated? What source?" And they're like agitated and now asking questions like, "Wait, is all of our food contaminated?" And so they're like wanting to know to the extent how contaminated is the food? Are they gonna starve to death?
A month ago, don't eat it.
Anything from the latest shipment needs to be thrown out immediately.
Yeah.
That is anything with this mark, and I hold up one of the other jars. This means it came from a non-Federation farm, which means it was an unsecured source. I don't know why this was shipped to you. That's up the line stuff. We'll figure it out once we're back to Sanctuary City. If it has this mark, throw it out. If you've been eating it, you're probably sick.
This is a recall.
This is a recall.
For those of
We
you
are
that
recalling this.
Danny,
For
are
those
you
of-
helping at all?
She's still with
I'm
Cassandra.
still with Cassandra. I'm just hearing all of this going on
Okay.
outside.
I just don't want to exclude you.
No,
You're in the bunkhouse for a while. It's like, okay.
If you look at the footage,
listening.
she's just smiling.
Danny,
Yeah?
So-
can you go talk to the sister of Patrick and find out where the medicine that they've been supposedly stockpiling is? If it exists, I don't actually know.
Or Noah
She's
Smith.
kind of a bitch.
I don't
Wait, no,
want
she's
to leave
unconscious.
Cassandra by herself.
She's unconscious right now.
Didn't
Oh,
you
she's-
buy?
But
Oh,
those
yeah,
two
she's-
don't know.
Yeah,
You didn't
That's
tell
true, I
them.
didn't know that.
I didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy food from the store? Who's
I
running
did.
it?
I bought the last 5 jars of food.
Alright,
from the
so
store.
go find the store person again and ask them where the medical
Where's
stuff
Noah?
is.
Is he in the
I'm
crowd?
not leaving
He's
Cassandra by
he's in the
herself.
crowd. He's watching. He's like,
I don't trust these
he's
people.
got big bright eyes. Like, oh my god.
Okay,
Noah, come here.
calm the fuck down.
And he walks up and he's like, yeah.
Where's the medicine that Mr. Bates keeps for safekeeping?
Well,
Master Bates.
His beard.
last I heard, he gave everything to the infirmary.
I didn't eat any of the
Medicine?
or the medicine.
Alright, who runs the fucking infirmary?
Well, it's just been a mix of people taking care of their family members.
Everybody
But
in the bunkhouse, right?
yeah,
Denny,
but
can you check? Look for medicine.
and sure enough, there is a communal chest that says Beard's General Store on it, and inside of various medicines, and a donation box.
Noah, is this from the same shipment by any chance?
No, that's
Alright, then you're good.
yeah. And so there's an assortment of antibiotics. You don't see any nano injectors. And all the antibiotics are obviously years old.
Something.
But it's a makeshift box, and there's, with a Sharpie, prices written on everything. And a sign on a jar that says, if you can, donations for costs. So Patrick at some point did this for the community,
His heart grew 3 sizes that day.
but regardless was still
Hold on,
accused by the Ruizes of stockpiling medicine.
Okay.
Alright.
They'll sort that out.
Alright.
Rev, can you help me? Ari, can you stay with them? Make sure Patrick stays alive.
I'm gonna keep Noah and grab a clipboard, and I'm going to start, or tell him to go
Let's
get
get these
Just to
two-
recheck, that was a critical success on your doctor roll?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to give him an infection.
Okay.
I'm gonna
His wound gets infected and dies, though.
I'm gonna have Noah bring a clipboard and like start
Go through.
calling families and saying, "You bought this many, go get them. If you haven't eaten them,
Bring them back to
bring
us.
them back to us." And I'm going to use this. Have we talked about Julia? Have you told anyone about that?
I have not told anybody
Okay.
about Julia.
So if you see Julia,
Who's Julia?
'Cause
Julie.
Julia,
I
Julie.
Julie is
Julie.
his daughter. Would she be freaking out that her dad might have stabbed somebody?
If she knew about it.
where is she? She might be fucking dead.
All right. Let's. Can
So
we move
I-
Patrick Sr.?
I'm running the recall,
Yeah.
Can we move Patrick Sr. to the infirmary where other people are trained?
so we can definitely get the infection stage.
Yeah, we'll leave him there because the infection.
Yeah, she had a critical
He's
success.
comfortable.
Her stitch work was so, like,
I'm aware of this, but he's still going to need medical attention because he got stabbed in the chest.
as he heals, he's going to need to take, like, antibiotics and whatnot. But yeah,
alright.
if you guys want to move him to the infirmary, you totally could do that. And there are people who will, there are family members from the Beard side who will take care of Patrick Sr.
Okay.
within the community.
I'm gonna pull Rev aside and explain to Rev that we're about to go dig up a body.
Cool. I will tell these people, like, look, Patrick Jr. was engaged to Julie Ruiz. She works at the cobbler. Apparently she works through her grave. No. She just goes there, holds herself up, doesn't come out.
Can you check out where the cemetery?
I don't even know which way the direction the cemetery is.
Can you check out?
Yeah, we'll check it on her way.
Yeah, so the cemetery for the Beards is next to their mansion, behind all the stores and everything. It's got
Okay.
a little white picket fence.
Okay.
Do I have the
Let's look at the cobbler first.
Oh, I'll check your flashlights before you go.
Thank you.
Who has the highest shading?
I have 26.
Should I go with you guys? Is there anybody that we can?
I'm running the recall. I can just do it from next door.
I feel like Cassandra will be fine. Where are we gonna go?
I'll relocate myself to the infirmary.
Okay, so
So
You just try.
swap out.
you just. I mean, that would work because, like, if they've already eaten some of the food,
yeah,
antibiotics are
So-
right there.
if you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your contaminated food, get an antibiotic.
So you hang out with
That's a good call.
Cassandra. I'll go with Jane and Rev. Help with the shading.
Are you guys going to go to the cobbler first?
You explain everything that actually happened to me.
So I pissed off an old lady.
She got go stabbed.
This guy made a deal with me, so I'm gonna go and exhume a body, which is why you're here.
Got it.
But first, we're gonna talk to the
Daughter.
dead guy's fiance.
I'm not even sure he's dead. I'm not sure
She's
that's
alive.
And let's take a nice 10-minute break.
While you come up with the rest of the story.
And we'll be right back. And we're back. The conclusion of Riverdale.
Romeo and Juliet.
So, you guys head over to the cobblers.
Mhm.
And you guys get to the front door, and the drapes are closed on the windows.
Look, before we go in, I have a question for you. Did he mention when's the last time anybody saw Julie?
He said that she comes for dinner, but other than that, he doesn't fucking come over here, apparently. He just lets her be in. This is her place of peace.
Or safe space? Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Why me?
Your speech is higher.
But my face is not.
Knock. Too bad Cassandra's not here. She's always high.
Yeah, you guys knock on the door and there's no answer. Yeah. You try the doorknob and it's unlocked.
Hello, Morticians. We're here to check on you.
There's no response. You open the door.
Oh,
This is a
bitch
wellness
dead.
check.
Do we notice anything?
Are
the
there a
lights on?
stench?
So the room is dark. There's no candles lit.
Is there a stench?
There is no stench. You guys open the door, and hanging in the middle of the room is Julie. At her feet is letters.
Can we look at the letter? Actually, first, hold on. No, wait. Can I check the body? Make sure she's actually dead.
Yeah.
She's like,
Well, no, if you don't tie it right, you can strangle yourself rather than break your neck.
Exactly. And it looks like she is definitely cold dead, but she is not a zombie. You want to do a doctor roll for a deeper investigation? You can go ahead and give me that roll.
87, that beats it.
It beats it.
I give her my 1. 86.
86. What's your doctor?
100.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So,
After last time, I was like, oh, thanks.
yeah, so she tied it right. And there's a chair kicked to the side, and she did a very good job of snapping her own neck.
You John Julie, that's exactly how I was.
To do the examination, you lit a candle, so you could see what to actually examine, because it was very very dark. When you light the candle, you see letters at her feet, and the majority of them are on blue paper. There is a single open handwritten note on pink paper, and then there is a single letter in beige, or regular, plain white paper.
Well, I do the body check. Ari, can you, or not Ari, Benny or Rev, can you guys read the letters? Start with the pink. There's only one of those, and the beige.
Okay. Thanks for looking at these papers.
Reading.
So the pink is a letter signed by Julie, and it's an apology letter to her father that she killed herself.
Yeah.
It is her suicide note, and in it she explains that she couldn't see the world without Patrick, and everyone getting sick is just a reflection of her own sorrow and misery, and she can't take the pain anymore, so she is going to go visit her mother. And that's her letter.
So we're putting him on suicide watch once we tell him.
Well, she was in love with Patrick Jr., who's...
No, Angel.
No, the father.
Oh, the father.
He stabbed his former best friend.
Right.
He stabbed his former best friend.
Right.
His wife died. Now his daughter's dead.
Yeah, Angel's in a dark place.
Yeah.
What's the beige letter say?
The beige letter isn't opened. And it was actually on top of pink letter.
Is there anything on the outside?
There's nothing on the outside. So you go ahead and you open it up.
Use my steam literal knife.
You
No paper cuts today, guys.
open it up, and it's a confession.
Uh-oh.
It's a confession that he has always loved Julie, and he couldn't let her marry Patrick Jr.
From who?
And it is signed Noah Smith.
Oh, shit. Denny? Yes? I need you to go back to Ari. Noah killed Patrick Jr.
Who's Noah?
That really nerdy guy that is staying with Ari to go through the inventory.
I'm on it.
I give her the beige letter before she leaves.
Take the letter and
Oh,
go
and
find Ari.
Denny, before you go.
Yeah.
Don't tell Julie's dad anything.
Blue flower, red thorns. Got it.
You guys want to check the blue letters?
Yeah. I imagine.
I'm gonna, while they're doing that, I'm just gonna head out.
The blue letters is love letters that Patrick Jr. has written Julie their entire romance, and it is a history of his feelings for their relationship and how much he loved her over the history of their relationship.
Brad, can you help me cut Julie down?
Yep. Just grab the chair, put it back up.
Yeah. And we cut her down.
All right, roll your melee. I'm just messing with you. That look was so priceless. I was like, well, I'm just cutting your kid.
And can we do the anti-zombie stab just to make sure she does it?
Yeah.
We don't know what food she ate.
Yeah, you're gonna convert her with the wand very easily. She hasn't animated yet. Which wand are you guys using?
I'll use mine.
What is your wand?
My wand is a scalpel.
Perfect. Okay.
I was like, we don't want to use mine.
What's your?
Mine's the old Revolutionary War style dagger.
right.
Or the bayonet, where it's just a fucking triangle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, mine's just the scalpel, so it's just...
Nice. So yeah, and you guys are able to convert her super easy.
Mine's very useful.
I put mine, I cleaned mine first, and I put it back in its little safe cover, and I'm like,
And yeah, so Denny, you run across the street, and Ari, you're with Noah, and he seems perfectly fine. He's going through, and he's and you guys are going through the inventory. Denny?
Ari. What's up? Okay. Hold this.
maybe do the social.
I thought you were Noah? Yeah.
He sees you.
Can I roll shady? To subtly pass it to her?
Yeah, you give me a shady roll. Hold up a second.
I will. Give me an 11.
There is a 10% difficulty in your shady roll.
I'll
Yeah,
give you a
because
1.
you guys are sitting next to each other, so...
Okay, so I need to roll under a 41. 28.
Nice.
He has no idea what you guys are doing.
Okay.
He's suddenly going more clipboards.
Yeah, he's got 2 clipboards in his. Like,
Jen, help.
So,
you right?
My hair is stuck to the chair.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Give me the hair tie.
Sorry. Thank you.
it was one singular hair.
Oh, I hate that.
Tabletop to the extreme!
What was I stuck to?
It was slid in between the
The
things.
slits?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, that happens.
My hair gets everywhere.
You signed a waiver. You can't sit.
There's a lot of hair here.
Well, what is suicide? Wait, so the letter, is it love confession to Julie from
that
Noah?
says that he
That
stopped.
says that he did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I missed that bit.
That he killed Patrick Jr.
Oh, because
Because he was in love
Mhm.
with Julie.
All right.
We'll break it to him later.
All right.
I'm not even there.
We're a little away from the crowd, yeah?
Yeah, well, the
it's-
town's
we're
the
just
town's
stepped off.
dispersed now.
Yeah.
Everyone went home because now they have to go through their jars to
Mhm.
see what's not good, what is good. Like everyone's really concerned about their own resources now.
Noah, can you come in?
Yeah. And as he walks up, he sees the letter and stops halfway and goes, "Oh."
I wouldn't hide
And he
it.
puts the clipboards together and he sets them down on the counter. He goes, "Yes, I'm under arrest.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never meant to hurt her."
Does he know?
What?
The confession was on.
She had it in her hand. And so when
Are
she
you
turned and
asking-
said, "Come here," he saw his letter and he knows. Oh, okay. And he's not going to fight you. He's not.
He hung her?
No.
No.
Okay.
He saw.
I'm saying, does he know that she killed herself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
The letter was
knows.
there on top of her
It was.
letter.
He went to give her the letter.
Mm.
He saw that she was hanging there and he put the letter at her feet and walked away.
Yeah, you're definitely very, very under
Probably. Have we returned yet?
I don't know, have we?
Yeah, I'd say we probably walk back at this
Are
point.
you
We'll close
digging
the
up a
door.
body?
We don't
We
need
don't
to
need to
now.
now.
Yeah, we'll close the door and just head back.
No grave digging for you guys.
Oh no!
So
No top.
Lazarus with a
Top
rope.
seat.
we should probably get him
Topsy?
out of town before we tell the town or the men what happened.
Yeah, we're not a judicial body.
Yeah.
If we leave him here, they're probably gonna kill him.
Yeah, but he did murder people.
Yeah, but eye for an eye.
It's, we're not.
Do you want to drag a murder home with us?
Also, we don't have the space
You
because
could kill him in like 3 hits.
That's generous.
also
2.
also
1. Yeah.
also
Yes, ma'am.
Cassandra's still fucked up and knocked out. We don't have
That's
the
true. We
stay
do
here
have
for
one
a
person.
don't have
right?
space.
But if we tell them, they're
Okay,
oh my
what do
God,
we
they're
know
gonna kill
about
him.
what do they do? Like, is it just this is fucking?
It's not our place to say.
It's execution law. That be
So-
just because
He's also
resources.
He's also a neutral party though, so it's not like it'll make the
But technically, he
war
caused
between
2
them.
deaths.
Yeah.
he did.
Okay,
So
it's
you
not our
guys
place.
know that Sanctuary City has a prison for things like domestic violence, horrible crimes. But there's not like a death row for murder. Because it is frontier justice in that when someone's convicted of murder, they get executed fairly quickly.
Okay, well, tell
Each town is kind of in charge of their own law enforcement on how they regulate and operate. So,
I don't think.
we'll tell them together, but we'll keep him. We'll have 2 people stay here, and then we'll go tell the dads. Well,
Yeah.
dad and uncle.
I'll hold on to them. I can keep people off.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just shuffle all the letters
Let's
together.
go break the news to the dad and the uncle. You
Okay.
got the letters?
Yeah.
All right. Is
Are they still even awake?
is he conscious
So-
yet?
yeah. So, Patrick Sr. is in bed. And he's kind of recuperating. And he's in a lot of pain. And Angel's actually sitting next to him. And they're talking.
Okay.
And...
Has murdered him? That's a step in the right direction.
and they're talking, and it looks like they're trying to like resolve things without blood. They've got a middle ground.
Alright.
So let me get this straight. So you guys have captured Noah because obviously he wasn't putting up a fight. I'm assuming you guys tie him up or something. You're gonna take him out of town, or
They're gonna keep him in the town hall while we talk to the dad and the uncle.
okay. So
So
there's
they don't
nobody because
Hurt themselves.
because Angel and Patrick Sr. are in the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
So there's nobody at the town hall currently. So you
Like
could
just time for radiators.
exactly.
I'm gonna turn the radiator on.
So yeah, you guys can keep
Burn my
him.
rope.
That's true.
And yeah, so Angel and Senior are talking.
Okay.
How do you guys want to approach it?
I'm just gonna slowly push Jane. You're the more approachable person.
Angel, I think you should read this. I hand him the pink letter. And then to Patrick, I go, and you should read this. And I give him the beige letter.
And Angel reads the pink letter, and he starts bawling, crumpling it up, smashing it in his face. He starts crying, and it stops Patrick Senior from reading. And he's what did that letter say?
Who is that?
And so he understands and is just like, "Oh, Angel, I'm so sorry, bro. Dude, so sorry." Because everyone talks like me. Everyone talks like me in the apocalypse. Dude, that sucks.
Based in California.
Yeah, this is true.
Just need to throw a few hellas in there.
That hella sucks, bro. I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh my god.
And he tells Angel what his letter says.
Mm-hmm.
And he asks Angel for both of our families. We need to kill Noah.
He's at the town hall, bye.
We're part of this reluctantly, so.
And Angel confers, he's like, yeah, we'll make sure to put him on trial.
Okay.
But get better first, Patrick. We don't want you to reopen that. I stitched it very well, but I mean, I still don't want you to get hurt further.
And he's like, just leave us. And he like rolls over. Like puts his back to you. And he lets out a fart. He's like,
Stitches.
That's our cue. Come on, Jane.
Okay. You should be fine.
They have a doctor around somewhere.
Yeah.
no, they don't. It's all family helping each other.
Alright, well, when we get back to Sanctuary City, we can send the doctor down their way.
Should we even just tie to the radiator?
I mean,
That's
We're
your rope.
sleeping here. Yeah, I want my rope back.
It's nighttime, so you guys aren't leaving you're not going anywhere tonight.
Yeah,
He's not
dying
Cassandra
right now.
the way she is.
Yeah.
This all happened in one day.
yeah.
We'll
It's a
sleep.
bit of busy day. It's been a
Very
real
busy
busy
day.
day.
We could sleep in the town hall and just keep an eye on him.
Sure.
Alright.
And we
Anybody
wheel
want-
Cassandra into the
Like,
town
he
hall with
murdered
us
people,
out of the
I'm
infirmary.
Yeah, if you guys want to, you can.
Move
I'm
her
not,
next.
I'm
I don't
not
think we're gonna
leaving
do
her by
anything.
herself.
What?
I don't think we're gonna do anything to Cassandra, because we figured out their shit.
No,
Yeah.
we're just keeping her from being like.
This is true.
She wakes up without her.
She just wakes up in her chaps.
So where's my weed? Where's my weed?
Where are my drugs?
Those dirty hillbillies stole my weed. And I think that's where we'll end it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Let me.
I'll be back later with Spazzy, Mel, and Asher playing Lethal Company. So
And whoever else Mel drags into this mess.
And
This
then
is
me
Mel.
and Jackie will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Tuesday.
yeah,
Very exciting.
it's gonna be fun. We are not Sips at all.
Nope. I never got the mods to work, so I just like.
Aw.
Oh.
That's easy.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.